Welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley.
And I'm your co-host, Ease.
Man, we got another amazing episode tonight. We got 5 lovely ladies on the episode. Let's go. Gabby, off. You done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. Is it live? All right, we are back, ladies and gents. On Wednesday was debate night. That went pretty good. Had a lot of people that was scared to come on and debate, but we still had some good conversations just this last Wednesday that passed. So continue to support the open debate nights, man. We have a recruiting team that is going to be handling the debate night, where we're going to actually reach out and try to get some, the top feminists, the top secularist, all the people that wants to debate, the people that believe in transgenderism and all of this stuff. We're going to go ahead and try to get them on the Wednesday stream so we can give y'all some good content. Because randomly we just keep it open and, those people come on, people that believe that the black woman is God, etc., etc. Tune into debate night every Wednesday, man, because it is going to get much better. That's for sure. We got a few links in the description. First link is going to be for the sponsor. Let's go ahead and run that sponsor. Hey, if you're watching this right now, you're one of those guys, you're approaching a girl, you're always fumbling and getting rejected. You're probably thinking like, is it my confidence? Is it the way I conveyed myself? And it could be. But I know one of the things that most guys seem to always forget about is their skin. Having good skin makes a big difference in how the woman is going to view you. The first thing they see is your skin, man. So I recommend T.H. Hanley. That's our sponsorship for today. And I'm not just recommending this product because they're our sponsorship. I recommend this product because I actually use this product. I've used it before they even hit us up to do the sponsorship. Don't take my word for it. They have over 10,000 5-star reviews. I recommend that you start off with their level 1 system. They got all the basics. They have the daily wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20 and a PM moisturizer. So go ahead and get this product, man. The link is in the description. It's the first link in the description. And since they're sponsoring us, man, they are giving a 40% discount. Yes, 40% off. And then if you become a member, you get 20% discount for life. Lifetime 20% discount, bro. You can't beat that deal. Now I'm back to regular scheduled programming. And we are back. So that was the sponsorship for today. The second link in the description is for one-on-one coaching. I coach men on masculinity. I do couples coaching, relationship coaching, and media and marketing coaching as well. We also have the merch as well. If you want to support the podcast and you see the famous glasses that I always wear, the Mr. Man glasses, these are my brand. So go ahead and cop a pair. Steve pulled it up. You pulled it up, Steve? Got it. He pulled it up right there. So you see the Mr. Man glasses. Also with the t-shirts, with the God over man, man over woman, woman over children t-shirts. Go ahead and support that. The next link in there is going to be for the Clips channel. And as well, we got the link for the Discord too. Without further ado, Ease, you got anything else for any updates or anything?
I'm working on getting a special guest on here.
Okay, he's working on something. You don't tell him too much. Don't tell him too much.
Nah, you know the special guest.
Okay.
We spoke about it, but
yeah. He's working. I'll be taking a trip in Ohio doing a podcast with tonight's conversation. So stay tuned to that.
Also,
going to be doing some episodes with them.
Philly.
Yeah, and also doing some more stuff with tonight's conversation. So stay tuned to that, man. Y'all gonna see me on that platform. It's a pretty big podcast too. They have a whole app and everything where they invite guests on and they do live events and travel and stuff like that, which is cool. Other than that, I think that's about it. We got a Vegas trip and a Miami trip coming up too, though. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep y'all up to date within the next few months. We just working out a few details. Vegas, bro, we got like 5 podcasts out there to do.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, we got like 5 podcasts out there to do. That's going to be dope. And then in Miami, we got about three good ones out there. So we'll be doing some traveling and giving y'all more, some more work. Without further ado, ladies, let's get y'all to introduce yourselves.
All right.
Let's start. You want to start here?
No, I'll start over there.
Okay, go ahead.
So, name, age, and where you're from, and your relationship status.
My name is Olivia. I'm 20. I'm from Allentown, and I am recently single.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
How long you been single for?
For 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks?
3
What
weeks.
did he do wrong?
Because, we were in like a 2-year relationship. I held it down when he was in jail, like all this crazy. Really loved this man.
Just remember no cussing too for the first, but you're fine.
So, sorry. But we lived together, all of this. And then he just started acting crazy because he wanted me to do stuff for him. And he would not treat me good or be appreciative of the things that I did for him, even though he had nothing. And I was
You
very
held him down when he was in jail.
Yes.
How long was he in jail for?
He was in jail for like 8 months.
8 months.
Yeah.
And you held him down. You ain't let nobody else clap them cheeks.
Oh no, I'm not gonna lie, I did, but he knew that.
Okay. So you wasn't really holding him down.
No, but though, because if y'all know like the reason that he went to jail, like okay.
You don't gotta put him on blast.
But no, but I'm saying though, like it's kind of like something. It's just a weird thing. So I feel like he kind of deserved it, and I let him know like straight up, like I don't even know if I love you after this.
Oh wow.
But like I'm still here for you though. Type. I'm putting money on. Oops, sorry.
You good?
I'm putting money on his books. I'm like on the commissary, paying for the phone calls, the GTO.
You're doing a lot for him.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he was just very unappreciative of me.
Gotcha. You're doing a lot for him, and the things that he did. You're saying that he didn't deserve your loyalty.
Exactly.
He deserved your loyalty to an extent, meaning that you're still going to communicate with him and check up on him.
I don't speak to him no more, honestly.
At the time when he was in prison.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking back. So at that time when he was locked up, he deserved your loyalty as far as the things that you did for him as, putting money on his books and communicating with him. But as far as your cheeks, those was for someone else.
But I was honest about it though, and I feel like honesty is always the best policy.
Honesty is good, but I still wouldn't say that that's holding him down. But fair enough, you was honest with him.
If I went to jail, I would expect my man to be outside too. That's just that's just the reality of it, though. I feel like.
You think it's the same though if a man? Oh, yeah. Do you think it's the same if a man and a woman have sex with someone?
I don't know, because I feel like I'm like equally as a man, so like
you think so?
I understand it,
okay.
And that's why like from both sides, like I get it.
We'll get into that a little bit more. Okay, go ahead with your questions, East.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a stripper.
Okay.
Hallelujah. We got Magdalene in the room.
All right. Fun fact about yourself.
And how long you been dancing for?
I have been dancing since I turned 18, so 2 years, almost 3.
Okay,
I'm 20.
She's 20.
Okay, got it. And you've been dancing for... Okay, you've been doing that for 2 years. Okay, fair enough. Let's go with... Oh, go ahead.
Yep.
Your next question.
Fun fact about yourself.
I don't know. I'm really obsessed with snakes. I love snakes, and I'm trying to breed snakes.
I see the tattoo on your arm, so...
Yeah, I love ball pythons. I have 2 of them, but I'm trying to get more. And I'm going to make them have babies.
Okay, fair enough. Name, age, and where you from?
My name is Veronica. I'm from Reading, PA, and I am 26 years old.
26?
Yes.
26 years old? Go ahead, East.
What do you do for a living?
I work in a credit union.
Okay.
Finance. Yep.
Okay, and your relationship status?
Single.
Single. Okay. How long you been single for?
4 years.
1, 2, 3, 4 years. You said.
Years,
Okay,
yeah.
just want to make sure I understood. Okay, and what is a fun fact about yourself?
I'm very active. I mean, I'm very open to anything. Like, I lift, play soccer, sports, anything.
So when you say active, you mean like physical activities?
Yes.
Okay. Got you. All right. Let's move along.
And yourself? Name, age, and where you from? Can you speak to the mic?
Yes, my name is
come a little closer to the mic.
Jean. My middle name is Patience.
There you go.
And basically, I'm from Southern California, born and raised. Up until I was about 15 years old, I moved to the East Coast.
Okay. Any relationship status?
Yes, I was dating somebody whose name Sincere Cruz, and it was just for about 4 years that I was dating him, and then basically
Put his whole
I moved
government
on.
out there. Sincere Cruz, dang. Oh,
What
man.
if he's watching this?
Okay. you
Been
can go
single
on.
now for about 4 months.
Okay.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
Yes, I do a majority of things. I am a cosmetologist. I also do barber work. I do apprentice work at a tattoo shop, basically.
Okay, you can go with your questions.
I do a little hip hop dancing on the side. That's
Okay.
about it. None special here. Ain't
So
nothing to see.
how long have you been single for?
4 months.
Okay. And a fun fact about yourself.
Well,
One second.
basically, I like
with
playing
you
chess.
and Sincere Cruz, you said you've been single for 4 months. Who broke up with who?
Yeah, basically, I broke up with him because he didn't want to get married. And, you know, I live in a very conservative, strict background in my family. And they just weren't going to allow me to date him for so long. And I agreed. I agreed with my parents. I think that in Proverbs, it says that we ought to listen to the instruction of a mother. And we ought to love when we get disciplined by our father. So at the end of the day, I moved on.
Got it. And y'all was in that relationship, you said, for like 6 months, right?
I said 4 years, and then basically now I've been single
For 6 months. So
4 months.
4 years. So out of the 4 years that y'all been together, did y'all have
Absolutely, we did.
Okay.
Plenty
So what were you
of time.
conserving? Conservatives and the biblical book tells you not to have sex before marriage. So if you had sex with a man and then you're expecting marriage from him, but he wouldn't marry you, wouldn't you say that you're doing something wrong? Because you give out sex. If you don't give out sex, obviously we would say that guy is doing something wrong because he can't get sex from you. You don't want to have sex with him. He didn't want to marry you. So my question for you is, what were you doing wrong?
So basically, I think I was placed more as like a sidekick, like a concubine. And, you know, Solomon in the scriptures, it does say that Solomon had concubines and he had 400 wives.
So you're saying that Sincere Cruz had 400 wives?
Yeah, why not? It's polygamy at the end of the day.
But he had other girls? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Did he want to marry one of those other girls?
Yeah, he actually did marry Ariana.
Oh, so you're just one of the girls.
Jesus
You're one of the girls that didn't qualify for a ring.
Correct. I was wearing a dress, so I
Got
didn't
it.
qualify.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for your honesty. Any other questions?
No, no questions.
You want to go with fun fact and stuff?
Oh
or-
yeah. Fun fact about yourself.
I like to play chess.
Okay.
I like one-on-one with women. I used to play with my aunt Noemi, and her and I were both women, and we were playing and we were moving the chess pieces. And I think that a lot of people got threatened by this situation is all.
Okay. Let me ask, what's on your head? What is that?
It's just a scarf that I wear during out the winter time is all.
Dang, it's September. I don't think it's winter. It ain't no snow. It ain't snowing.
Yeah, but I do love this scarf. You know, I paid a high price for it. You know, just like in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20, where it talks about how the Apostle Paul warned the Corinthians about be careful because Jesus paid a high price for you, so your body matters.
Got
Dedicate
you.
your body to Christ is all.
Word.
Got you. Yeah, I think you would have had a better experience if you would have followed the book from the core, since you know a lot. If you would have dedicated your body to Christ and not let Sincere Cruz clap cheeks, meanwhile he's having sex with other girls, you definitely would have had a better experience. Not only that, you would have been able to discern the red flags within them.
Yeah, I agree
You
with
agree
you.
with that?
I agree with you
Fair
100%.
Let's move it right along. Go ahead, East.
Yeah. Name, age, and where you're from, and your relationship status.
My name is Ellie. I'm from Jersey. I'm 24, and my relationship status is single.
Okay. How long you been single for?
Almost a year.
Okay. Fun fact about yourself.
I am a day trader.
How long you been doing that for?
I have been doing options for about 3 years now, but I've been trading since I was 18.
Oh, so you could like teach me some stuff, and I could like, you know what I mean, I could be like, I bet.
Single.
How long you been single for?
Almost a year.
Almost a year. Okay, cool. All right, you want to move it right along?
Yeah.
East?
Name, age, where you from?
My name is Jasmine. I'm from Allentown. I am 29, and I'm in a relationship.
You in a relationship? Okay. How long you guys been together for?
3 years.
3 years. Good. What do you do for a living?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Okay. And fun fact about yourself. It could be anything.
I'm toxic. That's a fun fact.
You toxic? What's your toxic trait?
I'll tell you to go clean something, and if you don't clean it the way I like to clean it, I have to re-clean it.
You a woman? Why you not cleaning? Who you telling to go clean? You tell your man to go clean stuff?
Everybody. What do you mean? Did you out your mind?
Wait, you tell your man, hey, go clean this. Go clean the dishes.
No. He will clean something, or
Yeah.
the kids will clean something. If I don't like the way they clean it, I have to re-clean it, and then I'm
What
cussing
we talking
everybody out.
about, like in a relationship?
Oh, in a relationship?
So I'm speaking about
oh,
your
so
man.
it's just about him. Okay.
Yeah. What's your
I don't
toxic trait
expect
like in
him
a...
to clean anything. But if he does, and I don't like the way he cleans it, I'm gonna be bitching. Excuse me.
Why don't you just go ahead and clean it if he don't do it right? You
I do
could do
re-clean
you
it.
could
I
do
always
better.
re-clean it. I do it better.
Okay, fair enough. You asked all your questions, these, or you have more?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. She said her fun fact was her just being toxic.
That is right.
I mean, she's not single. Been together for 3 years.
Any other toxic traits, or that's the only one?
What would he say your toxic trait is?
I get angry fast.
Okay.
You know what? Let me position this a little bit better for you. There you go.
I definitely get angry fast. 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's it, bro.
Angry fast, so you don't really have that much patience. Okay,
No,
fair
I
enough.
I got a
I don't
question.
have.
Do you hit him?
No.
Wait, why you
have to look at your friend?
Why you have to look at your
Look
friend
at
like
us.
that?
Mel, don't be giving her nothing to say. Do you hit him? Keep it on for
Have you ever put your hands on him
No, well,
in the 3 years?
he used to hit me first. No, I swear to God. No, don't do that to me. No, he used to
But
hit me
do
first.
you hit him?
Now? Hell yeah. No, hell yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay, and
Yeah.
you hit first.
No, hell yeah now. Because you're not about to get me first. I can't be
okay,
here.
you got it. You got
Can't wait.
Okay. Dang, all right, so you swing him first.
Yeah, he's
so you are
big.
toxic. Okay.
Yeah,
big.
no man should ever put their
Slap.
hands on a woman, so...
Yeah. Don't do
Slap
that.
who?
Slap me, please.
Oh.
and
start
also,
it.
can you put your mic closer to you? Because we can't...
Yeah, so everybody can hear you. That's
Yeah, whenever
so,
you speaking. Thank you. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Do we got any super chats that came in? Hey, chat, man, go ahead and send in some super chats. We got a live episode right now. We got X Zeely. Welcome to the gang. I see you joined the gang membership. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see here. And that's the other thing. So anyone that wants to support this podcast, man, you could also become a member. And that is, I think, the second link in the description. Nope, we got the THN link. It's the second link in the description. And it is three tiers. We got gang, hitman, and mob ties. You join any of those tiers, man, you locked in, you family. You get some special perks and all of that stuff. Okay, East, you got any questions for the ladies? Or ladies, do y'all have any questions too?
Not
East, you
yet.
want to go first? Go ahead, East.
what is the worst experience you've had in dating? Whether it could be like in the talking stage or dating apps. Like, what is a bad experience you've had in dating that made you feel like, you know what? Maybe I should just take a break from dating guys.
Start with you.
Okay, honestly, when I first turned 18, I dated this boy. He was very rich. Like, his family was like police, like all this crazy stuff. And our relationship ended up being very toxic. I'm not gonna lie, I really only dated him because he drove a black Range Rover and that was my dream car. But, you know, like then it started to get very toxic. Then we started like fist fighting each other.
So you dated him only because he drove a black Range Rover?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's what got me. And then I'm like, okay, like we could find out. You
Pause,
know.
chat. Y'all see what she just...
I'm sorry. I love a black.
Hey, chat, man, you work on yourself. You get nice things. You gonna be able to get in between. I'm just messing with you. But finish, go ahead. Yeah, what's your crazy story?
But so then we would like fist fight and stuff. And then story short, like his parents called the police. And then even though like it was crazy because he like choked me like with his arms around my neck and like his chest on my face, everything. But then I bit him because I'm like, my ears was ringing. I'm like, damn, I'm finna die. So, but then the police came and then they ended up arresting me. I went to jail and I'm like, there's no way on
Wow, you went-
God's green earth right now that this is my reality. And I'm like,
And this was the first day you met him?
no. This
Oh.
was like 3 months into our relationship at this point.
Okay, and
And
and you were really only with him because of the black Range Rover.
Yeah, and then it was also
I
crazy
see.
too. We ended up also being in an open relationship, except it was like not really an open relationship. There was like it was like a throuple, and the third person was a man, and then I had to break that off because he
Man,
would.
hold up. So you was in a throuple,
Yes,
and the
because
third person was a man, so he's bisexual.
I think so. He denies it, but like you were definitely like making out with that man and like sucking his tongue down your throat. Like you're definitely a little gay.
No side conversations, ladies.
No, because she's farting again.
Wait,
Like
what happened?
silently farting next to me.
You
I
said
don't
she's-
even want to sit here because you keep doing this. I just don't even understand.
Okay, she farted.
She farted again.
All right.
And it fucking,
Can
it
you
really
please
stinks.
hold your gas? What's her name?
You said he was going to go to the bathroom. Like,
Genesis.
it's really disgusting at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so
Genesis, can you please
uncomfortable.
hold your gas?
That's what you said last time. You are nasty for this.
Someone, Steve, we got Pepto Bismol for her. Maybe
It
give her a
smells
Pepto
bad.
or a
Like, I don't
Tums.
even know what you ate for real. That's...
Yeah, I don't smell anything
I'm
right
gonna go
now,
to-
but if I smell anything,
next to her. Who's sitting next to her? We got the rules for my slow ass.
well, I don't smell nothing now. But
Yeah, I don't
dang,
smell anything either.
okay.
Wait, was it again?
Yeah.
oh,
Ain't no way, girl. There's no girl code in here. We're ladies. Present yourself as one.
all right, okay.
It's not very demure.
If we
very
do it live.
mindful.
This is crazy, chat. Shorty in here farting. This is wild. Okay. Let's finish up your story. So you said that
That's
you
all.
were in a relationship with a man for 3 months.
He had
You
enough-
only liked him because of the black Range Rover. Also, it was a throuple, meaning that you brung in another guy, and
He brought
used-
in the other man.
he brought
He
in
brought
the
in-
other
He brought in the
man,
other
and
man.
all of you three used to do things. So, what's the climax of this story? Where does the more crazy stuff happen?
Oh yeah, because like I would just be trying to like be with my man because we both agreed like okay, even though it's like a third, like he's like the side type. But it got to the point of like he's literally pushing me off his lap to like make out with this other man. Like is making me late to work because he just wants to like suck on this dude's face all day. But he swears to God he's not gay. But like friend, you're definitely gay.
He
so
is gay.
He
He's
has
gay.
to.
That's
so
the
then I
definition.
mean,
Listen,
yeah,
baby
that's
girl.
like, you're
I'll make it
definitely
clear
gay.
to you. That's the definition of gay. He's gay.
That's what I thought too. But like
okay
apparently
with
I
it?
got that up, huh?
He was okay with it.
Of course, she was doing the
At first, I
throuple
was
stuff.
okay with it because I liked the other boy a little bit. But like then once I started seeing like oh like y'all are really just like gay for each other. Like y'all don't even give a fuck about me. I was not
Well, I got a
down with
question.
that.
Did they both smash you?
No, I never had sex with both of them. But
I mean, at the same time.
no, I never had sex with the one dude. Like I thought that the third guy he was very
Third. Wait,
fine
wait,
to
the
me.
third.
Three
Yeah,
guys?
no,
Wait,
no.
what? How
Like
many-
like I'm the first, he's the second, and the dude is the third type. So it's like me and just me.
Oh,
and
you
two
mean the
dudes.
second
Yeah,
dude you
the
never did
second
nothing
guy.
with?
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I thought that he was very fine and sexy and everything, but he was actually gay, like fully gay, like not even bisexual. But like I just like low key wanted to f him so bad. I'm not even gonna lie. So that's why I was like, okay, like y'all can get in the middle of this.
Okay. So
But we never did have sex though.
Here's what we gonna do because
artichoke.
the crazy story, but the other girl doesn't want to sit by her because she was farting.
She can sit right
You can sit right here.
Yeah,
come
let
here.
us sit. Let us sit over here.
I do want to sit over here because you keep farting and I don't.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll switch your
You need a
seat.
microphone or something?
Yeah,
girl?
we
Smells
got
good.
you.
Y'all smell that? That's in body words. That always comes in handy.
I am not switching.
I got you. Let's go ahead and put this over here.
Y'all are still live in these moments?
Yeah, we live right now.
Oh my god.
You can sit down right
You know,
now.
Papa John's be extra cheesy.
We do this live.
Holy
What you
Spirit.
eating?
All right, take a seat back.
Smack.
Is that fish?
Hey, Mike.
I'm crying.
Hey, chat. We do it live. We got a stinky girl on the podcast. She in here farting, scaring the other girls. This is wild. But who recruited her? Ease, was this you're doing?
Yeah, I did.
God dang, Ease. What's going on with you, man? It's all good, man. We do it live. All right, chat. Sorry about that. Okay, ladies. All right, so you were telling your crazy story. The conclusion of your story was that you were with one man. He brung in another man. He was real gay for that other man. So that's why you kind of broke up with him?
That's good.
No,
Got
but
you.
then I ended up going to jail though from that same man because we were fighting.
Okay, so you went to
So then after
jail
that,
because
I'm
you
like-
bit him, right?
Yeah, but he choked me first. So I don't really feel wrong for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Got you.
I
Why didn't the
dare
cops
you.
arrest him?
Because It's crazy because we were in the small ass town, and then the state troopers showed up, and his uncle was the state trooper, and that was the cop that arrested me and brought me through. You know, like this happened to me right off the wake up. They didn't even let me put on pants. Like I stood in front of the judge in no pants. Like it was crazy.
No panties either.
No, I had on a little underwear situation, but and a little big t-shirt, but no pants, no nothing, just vibes. But
just vibes.
Just vibes.
Praise the Lord.
Okay, I see. All right, let's go with you. Let's go with your question.
So the
your most
question
craziest story.
Yeah, your most craziest dating experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you only been single for like what, a year, so I probably hasn't been. But what about since that's the case, what about like with getting to know a guy, whether it's through dating apps or meeting a guy out and about? Like, what's something odd or uncomfortable that you've experienced with the opposite sex?
I went on a date with this guy. I found that I thought he was really cute. So I went on a date with him, but I kind of ghosted him a little bit before because his conversation through text and call was very boring, and I don't like boring people. So I ghosted him, and then he kept DMing me, and then he ended up, finally convinced me to go on a date with him. I had never met him at this point, so this is my first time meeting him.
Nothing.
Girl, don't even start. So anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
Continue.
So where was I? Honestly, she threw me the fuck off.
The guy, he was in your DMs because his conversation was boring.
We finally go on a date. We go to the date on a really nice place. It was a cute restaurant, but he was very awkward and couldn't hold a conversation. So I almost felt uncomfortable being there with him. But I usually stay with a backup plan. Like I usually make some up or have somebody call me to get me out of these type of situations. But after him, because he was so awkward and I didn't enjoy being around him, I just kind of stopped going on.
What was awkward about? What was awkward thing that he did?
He let silence go on for a very long time.
Oh, yeah, that is awkward.
It was so
Yeah. He couldn't really hold a conversation.
He couldn't.
And stuff like that. So that's your worst dating experience?
I would say, yeah, in the past year, that was very uncomfortable for me. I wish you understood how long this date was for you to... This was like 4 hours long.
The date was 4 hours long?
Yeah, he just would ask me questions, and I could talk my ass off. I could talk all the day, but eventually I felt like, okay, you're not really saying anything. Or maybe he was just genuinely a boring person.
So how did you escape from that date?
I had backup plans.
What was the backup?
My best friend. We did a game night at her friend.
She called you and said, "Hey, look, I need you to come. It's an emergency." I did that before. Okay.
Yeah. Got to go.
Okay.
All right.
What about you? Craziest dating experience?
I'm not gone on a date person to person, but I was in a dating app for probably a month and a half or 2 months.
Yeah.
I think the craziest thing was a guy asking me to go out with him, but he said that he wanted me to, mess around with other men, but he wanted to watch me do it. And I was like,
oh, he was a cuck. He was a cuck. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I come off right away, and once I feel a weird energy, just cut off.
What the hell?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would love that. I'm
So that was that was one date with the guy.
No,
she was talking to the dude off the dating app.
Through the dating app.
Dating app. So y'all never even hung out.
No, he was just kind of hey, I want you to do stuff with other men, and I love to watch and I'm just yeah, no, that's not.
Got you.
That's it. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Moving right along. Genesis, what about you? Craziest dating experience?
Well, the greatest dating experience I've ever had is when I was inside the church.
The bad one, a crazy.
Can you let me finish? I was inside of a Methodist church, and this niglet took his shirt off, and basically in the middle of the temple is where I had sex.
I don't think niglet is a word you should be using, ma'am.
Wait, hold on. Stop.
All right, so you had sex with a man in church, and you claim that you are a holy woman?
That's exactly what I said. The Methodist Church. By the way, Harriet Tubman.
Did you write this down?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Oh, is that your little note, your little journal?
Oh, absolutely, I write it down.
For all of your craziest things? Were you traumatized from this experience?
Was I traumatized? No, I was not traumatized. I actually learned how to have peace in Christ.
From that sexual experience in church?
Basically, do you know what a Methodist is and a Baptist is? Do you know what a Reformed Puritan is? Do you know what it's like? Really?
Are you a Reformed Puritan?
That's exactly what I am.
When did you become Reformed? After you had sex or before you had sex in the church?
So we're dealing with intimacy, huh? Let me tell you something. Affection, that's a really, really personal issue for me. Okay? So I'm not going to sit here in the middle of this stupid YouTube live platform and expose who I'm having intimacy with.
We didn't ask you to do that.
Oh,
you
I swear.
already did.
Please,
you just said you let someone clap cheeks in the church. You just said Sincere Cruz was clapping cheeks and didn't want to marry you. You've exposed all this stuff yourself. What are you talking about?
Historically, I'm talking about me having intimacy in the inner most holy of holies. So at the end of the day, what you see is Moses, and he's somehow connected to Jethro and Aaron. Okay.
Wait, what?
So what?
What does this have to do with anything? What are you talking about?
Do you really want to have this argument right now?
It's not an argument. I'm asking you a question.
Go ahead. Go
I asked you a question. You said that you are a reformed whore, meaning that you don't have sex anymore like that. I'm asking you, when did you become a reformed whore? After or before you got your cheeks clapped in church?
I'm going to say after.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Okay. So after you got your cheeks clapped in church, is that when you started the relationship with Sincere or before?
No, actually, it was before I was with Esau, the Sasquatch.
What? Speaking
it's
of
a Sasquatch.
Wait, I don't know what that is.
So you don't know who Esau is?
I know who. I'm from Jersey. That's what we do. That's about all I know.
Your turn to talk.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your crazy story. Someone clapped cheeks in the church. A chat, we do it live. I don't know where this creature came from, but y'all getting it today. This is not made up. This is literally.
Quite literally.
She came in the studio like this with this book, with that hat on and them glasses. This isn't planned, bro. Let's move it on to you, Jasmine.
Okay.
Craziest dating experience.
Like you gotta elaborate. Like somebody I was with or somebody I just like
Either
was
or.
talking to.
Whichever was the craziest. Whichever was the craziest.
All right. Matter of fact, I could. Before I got with the guy I'm with now, I was with a guy, and I tried to like, cause at the beginning I was dating two men. I was trying to figure out.
Now, wait, you were dating two men, and did they know about one another?
Oh yeah, I was totally honest. They both knew.
Oh, and they accepted that? Like they were like, yeah, that's my girl.
I didn't claim. No, none of us claimed each.
Oh, no one claimed each other. Meaning that you were in a dating stage.
I was just thinking of like dating. I was like, ma'am,
it's okay. See, touched.
No touching.
Hey, Genesis.
Please smack me.
No touching, no guess.
Why would I don't hit females.
Yeah, Genesis. No touching nobody. Please. Please don't put your hands on the guest or we got to remove you off the podcast.
I'm very demure today. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No,
Hold on. But when you say dating, what does that mean? Like just going on dates and talking or like having sex or?
Both of them.
Oh, okay.
I was outside. I was in my little prime. I was mid-20s.
Okay.
So I was like,
Good,
dating
you know
both
that's
of
your
them.
prime.
That was my prime, and I'm done. I'm gonna be 30 this month. I'm done.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, I was dating both of them. They didn't know who they were, but they knew like, okay, she's talking to somebody else. But I got pregnant, and then I was like, well, it's not his because I stopped talking to him for 2 months already.
Okay.
So then once he realized like, damn, she's really not talking to me no more, he went to my house, popped all 4 of my tires, then went to my parents' house and popped 3 of my dad's tires.
Wow. You had homie salty like that.
No, he's nuts. I still have a PFA on him. He came to my house, knocked on my door, tried to kick my door open, had to call the cops on him. And to this day, it's 3 years later, almost 4, and he's still to this day like does not leave me alone. And I have a whole PFA on him.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Everyone that's tuned in on Facebook, we are currently live. We're gonna go ahead and close down the Facebook stream now. Everyone, come on over to YouTube. It's gonna get more crazy on this podcast. We got Genesis. She got the cat thing on her head. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. So come on, it ain't safe for Facebook. Please come on over to YouTube. That's No Fugazi Podcast on YouTube. Come on over now. We closing down the Facebook stream.
I like being warm year round, okay? I was born in California where it's warm year round. I like my sackcloth at the end of the day.
I have to say something. You told me you was born in Ecuador.
No, I was born and raised in California. My parents are Guatemalan.
You told me you was an immigrant. Remember? We had this conversation.
Okay. Well, I mean, any conversations I had off camera, let's just keep it off camera. She says she's from Cali, so let's just
leave it at that.
Let's just leave it at that. Thank you, detective. I didn't know, but I guess you knew something I didn't know.
Anyway.
All right. Let's get ladies. Do y'all have any questions?
Fine.
Okay, you have a question?
No, not yet.
I mean, you can get to your question now because since we got time. Want to go ahead and ask it? Go ahead.
Nah, I don't think I should. Let's just wait.
Ask the question.
No, go ahead and ask your question. Yeah.
Ask the question.
Okay, I have a question because
wait, real quick. No eating on a podcast. Where did you get all this candy from? What the heck? She pulling out snacks out of her butt, snacks out of that head. She pulling out snacks out of everywhere. Dang, the snack monster. What you, a cookie monster over there? She got all the snacks. Shorty pulled out a snack from her glasses. Man, we should zoom in on them Jordans. I think some snacks came out of there. Them Jordans leaning, y'all. Put the camera on. Wait, time out, chat. I'm putting the camera on the Jordans. Hold up. Look at the Jordans, though.
I have to look at mine like it's my shit.
Oh, man. Y'all done. It's like, hey, we do it live. We do it live, chat. All right, let me stop wilding. But anyways, go ahead and ask your question.
Can I direct it to a person?
Yeah.
Or is it like...
It could be in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want, Jasmine. Take the floor.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Go ahead.
It was a question for her because I felt like you was like trying to hit on her. What's your name again?
My name is Ellie.
Okay, yeah, you were trying to hit on Ellie.
Can you just speak in the mic this way? Yeah.
I felt like you was like trying to hit on Ellie. And I don't know if I heard it right. You was asking for a kiss in the hallway. I don't know if I was bugging. I could be like, I'd be hearing shit, you know. So, what I'm trying to ask, because I did hear that you be getting your cheek slapped too. So I want to know, are you like both ways?
First of all, I want to correct you because I told her directly, Ellie, that I wanted to kiss her forehead and not her lips.
Yeah, but that's strange.
Who asked that? She just met me.
They're questions at the end of the day.
And I said,
yeah, but that's what I'm asking. Like, do you go both ways? It's just like a small question. You just yes,
Are
no.
you bisexual?
I used to be bisexual. Okay.
But do you still find women attractive?
Of course I find women attractive. There's a bunch of pussy in the room. Why wouldn't I?
Lord.
Okay. Now, do you think that's a holy thing? Do you think that being bisexual is in the Bible? Don't you understand that that's sodomy? That's of the devil and not of God?
Leviticus chapter 18 talks a lot about intimacy, doesn't it? Leviticus chapter 18, it's a chapter. Okay?
You're saying that sodomy is a good thing?
Why don't you look it up? Leviticus 18, it says that it's the same thing as sleeping with an animal. So if you're gay and you're sleeping with an animal, God is going to what? He's going to hate it.
Exactly. So this attraction that you have for women, you're on the podcast, I guess E's invited her here. And you're asking other women to kiss you on the forehead.
Look, homosexuality is the same and equivalent as bestiality. So why would I like that?
But you're saying that you used to like it and you still have an attraction for women, so obviously you still desire it. You the one with the notepad with all the Bible verses, so I'm just asking you. Seems like you're contradicting yourself. Remember, you said
young
that
lady here.
You said that you are a reformed whore. Look like you still got them desires to be whoring around and indulging in some sodomy. If it is true, hey, do what you want. It's no fugazi. Keep it funky, but don't contradict yourself, baby girl.
You're the hypocrite now. Got it. Let her explain.
How am I a hypocrite?
what does she have to do with it?
Wait, it's her, not her. Hey. Knocking stuff over.
Not smacking.
Knocking stuff over.
Well, can I sit my phone?
Get her up out of here, yo. No. Get her up out of here.
I'm out of here.
You out of here.
Fuck that. Can I sit on that side?
Yeah, you can speak. Yeah.
Damn, where's my couch and my birthday?
Oh my god.
Hey, we do this live. East talking to camera. Dan put it on East.
She knocked everybody's rocks off.
Steve, make sure she all the way out, bro. Yeah, make sure she all the way out, man. She knocking stuff over, knocked over the mic. Adjust this camera.
Banging on the door.
The main camera.
That whole thing, like,
And put the light over. Fix the light. You could just the top of it. Yeah, that's good. Did you lock the door?
Yeah, we locked it.
Yeah, she out of here, bro.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
She
Hey, chat, we do it live and easy. Yeah, bro, you can't invite Jones like that on the podcast, bro.
I didn't know she was
Like,
like my
yeah,
first
nigga.
time meeting her today.
Nigga, ease, that is a L, my nigga.
It was my first time meeting her today. I didn't know she was gonna be like
you
that.
said you invited her on purpose. So what was the purpose?
Because she said she thinks that she's gonna escape. She doesn't think that she's gonna experience death. She thinks God's gonna come down and bring her to heaven. She's just not gonna experience death. I'm like, oh,
So
you're
you
crazy.
know she was already on that godly stuff.
Yeah, I
was
did.
crazy?
I definitely did.
This was his first time meeting her, though.
No,
He
it was
did-
my first time meeting her.
Yeah,
Seriously, though.
I don't think he expected this.
I didn't. Yeah. Thank
Did you
I
actually
no,
expect
I
this?
did not. On Wilson, no, I did not. I did
Yeah.
think she was a little off, but I didn't think she was gonna do this. 'Cause I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
the girl. Like she hit me up. So,
No.
Okay, talk about that story. She hit you up.
Okay.
Explain.
All right. So she added me on Facebook, and then we started messaging or whatever, and then I'm like, yo, look, I don't.
So she was trying to holler at you.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
So like, I'm like, yo, look, I don't like the way you dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're gonna hang out, I said, if you're gonna hang out, you're gonna have to dress like a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like this tomboy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
So you was finna give her a little chance.
yeah, like because she on her Facebook, she has pictures of her. Matter of fact,
On her Facebook, you saying that she was
I need
right?
to see. I need to see
on her
some.
Facebook, she has pictures of her in a bikini, bro. Like,
No, because I think you need to show everybody this picture.
I'm about
You need to
show
show
you. No, I
everybody
didn't
this
block her.
picture.
I blocked her. I just took off.
No, don't lie now.
No, I really did block her. Like I blocked her.
No, we need to. Well, then let us know the Facebook name at the end.
It's. I got you. But no,
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna need to
I'm like,
find out.
She's like, I'm gonna get dolled up. She, you know what I mean? She got on Facebook. She has
Oh,
a
she
picture of her
got
in a
dolled up.
bikini on the Facebook. She got herself in a bikini. Matter of fact, who's that? Did I show you? It was a Mel.
Could have been.
You ain't
Mel.
show Mel. Look at her.
But no, and I was like, yo, look, like, and she was just talking about, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get dolled up. We're gonna hang out.
Yeah.
And whatever. I said, all right, just don't dress like that. That's not what I like. You know what I'm saying? So I said, all right. but we didn't end up hanging out because, you know what I mean, like she ended up going somewhere. And then I was like, you know, yo, just come onto the podcast. You can meet me there. You could talk about God and all this other stuff you want to talk about. She said, "What?"
Okay, so that's the only thing you knew. Like she was like
That's the
religious. and
Yeah, that's
stuff
all
like
I knew
that.
because when we spoke, all she talked about was God the entire
okay.
time. And she
Facts,
talked about, oh, I want to get married and I'm saving myself. I'm not gonna have sex until I get married.
So
and
what would have happened if you would have actually went out on a date with her, bro?
that what you just saw, motherfucker? Like, that's probably what would have happened because I never.
Nigga, I taught you about FaceTime. You FaceTime with the shorty.
She doesn't
so
have.
you,
Yo, she doesn't have a phone. She doesn't have a
Oh, she
job.
got a red flag.
Wait, no, I
She's
thought
on-
she did have a phone because she was upset about
She did have
her
a
phone.
phone.
She has an Android.
Yeah, but no, that's not what she told me. She told me like she doesn't have a home. She doesn't have a cell phone. She called me.
Dude,
off
she got
her-
a home?
Yeah, she got
She
a
look
home.
homeless.
So look, she doesn't have a cell phone. I think that's was her mom's. She doesn't have a job. She's on probation for theft.
And you let her.
And you
put
like
in the
this
box of
girl?
her phone?
I didn't say I liked her.
He's
No, you said you were willing to like get to know her.
Yes, I went to smash.
time out.
But I didn't know how she. But I
You
saw
can't
I
smash
seen that
everything.
picture.
You know what? That should be a conversation. You cannot
Damn.
smash everything.
Yeah,
but is it the
Yeah.
right one?
I seen a picture of her in the bikini. She got
But
a
that's
picture-
definitely a conversation we need to have because you cannot smash everything. Not everything is smashable.
Well, I didn't smash it.
You wanted to though. A
No,
little bit.
I saw the
A little
bikini.
bit.
Yo, y'all didn't see the bikini picture.
It don't matter.
He don't even care about what
Yo,
was in it.
Eve,
He
let's
just cared
move it
about
on,
the
bro.
bikini.
Wow.
Let's move it
My
on,
friend
bro.
is down
They're
bad.
definitely coming
No.
at you with the comments. I hope they are. I want to hear those comments.
Yo,
Like,
nah, she had a
I
bikini
want to
picture.
hear those comments.
Yo, let's move it on.
Hey,
I'm like,
This guy digging this hole deeper. Listen, It is what it is, chat. We do it live. We had to kick that crazy animal off the podcast. Literally, man. She was wild. Okay, so we were talking about the most craziest dating experiences. Now, you had that question where you asked her. Was that your only question? That was the one you was
Yeah,
gonna
for
ask?
now.
Okay, got you. Yeah, man. Dang, it's crazy.
I told you it's gonna be crazy, bro. I know it's gonna be like that.
Fair enough. Let's go to let's see
Just
what
read
the
the
regular
super
chat.
chats. Let's
Yeah,
read
I
the
go
super
to the
chats.
super chats. Wait, I got to. The regular chat is probably wildin'. Yeah. Hey, supporters. If you want me to read your chat, you can donate. So send in a super chat and I will read your chat. But let's go to the super chats. Ladies, keep some questions handy. We're going to get to y'all in a second. So we got No Filter sends in $10. He says, for your Halloween episode, you should invite the crowd pleaser. He's a time traveler from the year of 2005. Tall tees, baggy, jeans, Nelly band aid, and all. Okay. I don't know. He said to invite someone on. Yeah, man. Anyways, appreciate the support though. We got Colonel sends on $5. Chewbacca, why are you so masculine and what happened to all your femininity? Why do you use the Bible to justify all your bad decisions?
Right.
That is true, man. She was literally using Bible verses but doing the complete opposite. Indulging in sodomy, having sex in a church. God dang, do God even forgive that sin? I don't know if it is forgivable. But yeah, man, she was she was wild. We got a mayor sends in $5. He says, Cooley and Ease, love the pod. Ask them what men find the most attractive about women outside of physical traits. What kind of pants are those, Cooley? He said, what kind of pants are those? Man, he's just these some sweatpants, bro. They're not jeans or anything.
The Elvis Johns.
Yeah, these are the wide leg Johns at the bottom, the bell bottom Johns. Okay, let's ask that question then. Let's start with you.
What was the question
So
again?
the question is, what's some traits that men find attractive in women besides the physical traits?
Their mind,
I got
See?
I got
their point of view on life.
You got that.
Okay, so one of the traits is you got the
Their
picture?
mind. I
Yo,
guess.
That's not a bikini, bro.
she was aight.
Yeah, I told you.
Man.
She was
I'm
aight.
so
The total
done.
opposite of what she looked right then and there. I saw that. I was like, okay. You know,
Hold up, time out. Easy showed the picture of the chick that we kicked off the podcast.
This
Send
is
it-
from Facebook. I'll save the picture.
You can copy the link.
Just send it to Ease. Send it to Steve.
Put it in the Discord.
Steve, you know I'm not good with Discord.
And we're not gonna pull up that picture actually because we kicked her off. No more clout for her. She done. Yeah, we're not about to. You might not
No,
about
but
to
her
show
body
her
was
low body.
aight. Her hair was long. It was done. It was.
Her hair is
She was
long.
okay.
See what I'm saying?
She was actually okay.
Her hair was long. Yeah.
But when she came in looking like today
That's what
with
I'm
the
saying.
faded eyeshadow and
That's
the
what
muffin
I'm
top
saying.
head, like that was different.
Yeah,
It was
nah, her
different.
body was trash. But anyways, let's move it right along. Question for you. So you said that the question was, what are some traits that men find attractive in a woman besides the physical? And what was your answer?
I'm gonna go with funny. Being funny.
Being funny. You think men care about a woman being funny?
I mean, I think it's a good time. If you don't enjoy your company, then
You think
why
that-
would you want to be around them?
You think that women are actually funny?
Yeah.
That was harsh.
So when you make jokes, guys be laughing?
I do have men giggle, yeah.
Do you think
Little
that
giggle.
those men just giggle because they want to have sex with you?
Probably, but I know I say some funny stuff. At least my best friend thinks so.
Got your best friend is a girl.
And I have a girl and a guy best friend, yeah.
Okay, the guy best friend, is he gay?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course,
yes.
yeah. So
All
you
right.
got basically two girls. You know, he
My
has,
babies.
he's a male, but he has the mindset of a woman. So he's personalities, two females. Okay, fair enough. And what about you? What's some traits that men find attractive in women besides the physical?
Cooking.
Oh.
Isn't that a trait? That they
Okay.
can cook.
Cooking, that's cool. Yep, I guess that you got another one.
Are we talking about physical traits?
Besides physical traits. Yeah.
The way they interact.
And explain more. Elaborate.
Like after a situation,
And
like
speak in the mic for me.
let's say situation happened and the way they act after, like the way they
after-
present themselves after a situation that happened, like
Like an argument?
yeah, like
Okay,
they
so
presented themselves well, like
they
like
have
me,
the-
I get angry fast. Guys don't like that. They're like, damn, that's like dealing with a dude.
okay.
And then you can have a female that's like,
So girls
she's
that
more
have
calmer.
the ability to regulate their emotions.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Okay,
the correct
that's a
way
good
to say
trait.
it.
And what about you?
I feel like just like all the traits of like basically being like a housewife, I guess, type shit. Like being able to like hold the crib down, like take care of kids and like cook, clean, take care of the house, take care of your man, like all that type shit.
Okay. You said take care of the household, take care of the man. I guess that's a trait. Taking care of the house is a trait, I guess. You good?
Yeah, I think because it got knocked up a little bit.
Got you.
Being like a homemaker, that's what I'm looking for. That's a trait.
That's a
That is very important. I
That's
think,
more
in
like a
men.
skill, but a trait is more like something that you have on the
No, but I
inside.
feel like some people though are just naturally nurturing and just more
Okay, nurturing.
naturally like that.
Okay.
And just more like to do that instead of feeling like that's a chore and like getting like upset that they have to do that type shit. And people that genuinely just like enjoy to do that and like will do it with like no questions without being asked, no complaints, like they just love it and they're happy like that, then I feel like men appreciate that.
Got it. And what about you?
The way they carry themselves and their mindset.
What about elaborate?
Like, you know, you don't want an immature woman, you know, in your life. You know, you want someone who, I don't know, can. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Like, I don't know, like bring peace, like be able to handle situations, like hard situations.
Okay. A woman that can give the man peace, and when times are hard, she's able to, you know, weather the storm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, cool. We got TJ Ship. Choppa sends in $5. He says, I guess he called her Cruella DeVille.
I'm crying.
Oh, that's what I said.
Who's that?
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, I saw that one too. That was
What?
funny.
I'm not even sure what she looks like. Where's she from?
101 Dalmatians.
Oh, the 101 Dalmatians. The old lady. I got it. All right, we got a mayor sends in $5. Did you find her on the side of the road? Question.
Oh my God.
Not trying to be disrespectful, but oh my God, her farts must be insane. She's quoting Bible wearing a raccoon skin.
Oh, then he clearly not talking about me. He's talking about the other.
Yeah, he's wearing. Yeah, he's talking about
wrong
that other
bitch.
chick. Not even talking about you, but yeah, man, she was wild. We got Alan Trent sends in 20. And real quick, chat. This wasn't made up, bro. Because I know Chad is probably in here like, did y'all play? Nigga, this wasn't planned.
Nah, we didn't know.
None of that.
I didn't
He
know.
just
I really
recruited the chick.
I
The
didn't
thing
know.
is, the girls was already. The quick backstory: when she was in here, I wasn't in here too much because I'd be doing other things. But when she was in here, y'all was saying, like, what was y'all saying when she was in here? Like, she was farting before the podcast, and she was doing weird things before the show, right?
What was she doing? Because I was kind of like talking.
She asked.
Yeah.
We were in the hallway.
I heard y'all saying like I
We
walked
We were
in
in
and
the
I heard y'all
hallway,
saying
and
things.
she's like, "Can I kiss your forehead?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No, I don't like affection." She's like, "You like affection." I'm like, "No, I don't like affection from complete strangers." Like, "No, I don't want you to kiss my forehead." But she was very flirty with me, and like I'm very friendly. But then I sat here and I hear a very loud sound, and she just farted very aggressively, and I'm like, "Oh my God!" At first, I thought it was somebody else in the room, but then it started to smell. I'm like, "Girl, was that you?" And she was like, "Yes, it was." Okay. I'm like, "Can you not? The fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "It fucking stinks." And then she apologized to me and I forgave her, but then she farted again very silently that time. So I was like, "All right, bitch, get the fuck away from
I
me."
had no idea she was crazy like that.
Yeah, that's wild. That is.
She was
that's-
odd.
I knew she was odd, but I didn't think she was gonna act up like that though. Seriously.
Asking to kiss my forehead is very odd.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
I'm like, I've
that's-
known you for 20 minutes. Please seek help.
That is super weird. Okay. We got so yeah, as I can see, chat, man, we do a lot. I guess the girls kind of knew she was crazy. I didn't know. Besides, right before we started, she did fart, and you was about to. Yeah, remember she farted, and
She farted.
Shorty
You-
over
I
here
swear
was
you
about to
said.
box her.
No, that was
That-
offline. That wasn't when
That
we
was
were live.
all live. Yeah,
That
she
was on
farted.
live.
I thought that we was
She
live.
farted
Huge.
again when we was on live.
Yo,
It
yes.
was loud though.
It was
sounded
so
like-
loud.
Yeah,
It was so loud.
crazy.
I was like, what
All
the
right,
fuck?
chat. We got Alan Trent sends in $20. Can you ask if their body count is more or less than their mom's? Okay.
Shit.
That's a good
I wouldn't
question.
even know my mom.
I don't know my mom's either.
Well, we can have you take a regular guess. Let's start with you. Do you think that your body count is more or less than your mom's?
I would probably say less.
Dang, your mom was out there getting
No, I don't know.
Was your mom a stripper too?
No, my mom is like a country bumpkin.
And you think it's more?
No, I think because she's like 20 years older than me, so she had a lot more time to live and have sex. Than I
Okay, she
did.
had a lot more time to acquire more
Exactly. Yeah.
more penises. Okay, fair
Oh
enough.
my god. Ew.
What about you?
No. My mom is not like that. Like the way she carries herself, like no.
So you got more bodies
No.
than your mom?
No, I don't.
Well, that's the question. Do you think you have more bodies than your mom, or your mom has more bodies than you? One or the other. Can't be both. Can't be equal.
I mean, I can't. I mean,
Gotta pick one.
I think that she was. She had. I have less.
You have less than your
Yes,
mom.
I think yeah.
Okay. Do your dad know that?
What?
Do your father know that?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like,
You just said that you think that your mom has less.
well, but what? Like, what do you mean? Like, your question, like, does my father knows? Like,
Never mind. You ain't get it. It's okay.
no, I did
It was
get
just
it. But
I was
it's
just playing with you.
No.
Yeah. I was
Well, my parents were separated for years,
okay.
so you know what I
Got you.
mean. Like,
I
I just
feel you.
literally met my mom like 4 years ago, let's say. So I don't really know much about her, but the little bit that I
okay.
know about her, like the way she carries,
So
herself,
you
you know.
live with your father mostly.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I mean, I was born in Salvador and I came here when I was 8, but my dad left when I was like 3 months.
okay.
So I came to meet my father here, but he already had like a family, you know. But
And you're saying that your answer was your mom has less bodies than you,
no,
or
probably-
you have less bodies than your
probably
mom?
more because obviously she's older.
She's older.
But I mean,
I got you.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, and you said you just met your mom like 4 years
Yeah,
ago,
so-
so you don't know what she was doing. She
Exactly,
could have been
so-
throwing that thing, and she was
Exact.
living in another country.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So I mean, I don't know.
it's cheaper out there. Moving right along. Who has a higher body count, you or your mom?
I would say my mom. My mom had me when she was like 50. So
How'd you when she was how old?
I think she was 50, 40, like late 40s into 50, yeah.
When she had you?
Mm-hmm.
You have
My
siblings?
parents had me very old.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
Wait, she
They used to
was-
think they were my grandparents, like picking me up. from
Because
school.
50 is almost 50 is crazy.
Yeah, I think she was like in her 40s.
Did she have a safe pregnancy? Did everything go smooth?
No, she didn't. I mean, she was high risk because she had me so old.
Right,
but
right.
obviously, I was their last child. My dad is 77 right now. So to be fair, like
Yeah.
they had me
Okay.
very old.
Dang, your father's 77.
My
Dang.
father is 77.
Her
yeah.
father is the age of grandfathers.
Damn.
Literally, they used to be like, "That's your grandpa picking you up." No, that's my dad.
Dang, okay. And what about you? Who has a higher body count, you or your mom?
I probably have more than my mom.
Probably got more than your mom. Okay, you looking out for your mom? Like, yeah, I got you, mom. I ain't gonna put
My mom
you
has
on.
10 kids, but I know I have more than my mom.
Oh.
How many baby fathers she got?
1, 2, I think 4. It's 4.
Oh,
of them. It's 4
dang.
of them.
Four baby fathers?
Yeah. And I have 4 baby dads, so I know I have more
Oh,
than
you
my
competing?
Mom.
Yeah, you can't.
Yo, you and mom was in the race.
No, my brother definitely beat both of us, but
He don't count. He a man. He's
all right,
supposed
fine.
to.
All right, well then I beat
What?
my mom. I know I beat my mom. My mom's not. She wasn't outside. She was an ugly duckling.
Okay, so you beat
You
your
the
mom.
champ. You got the belt.
She got
No,
the,
I don't want to claim the belt. But I know.
You got the belt.
But like, I'm
You got
gonna
the
be
belt.
honest. I know my mom definitely does not have more,
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we got AZ sends in $5.
and she's probably watching this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, period. Sorry,
So
Mom.
sorry, because she definitely said she was tuning in, so she heard that.
Oh,
Because I
snap.
just called her an ugly duckling, so sorry.
She gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, y'all live together?
No, hell no. I'm grown.
Oh, she said, nah. Okay, fair enough. We got AZ sends him $5. He said, would you rather cheat on the love of your life or snitch on your best friend for cheating on her man? That's a good question. Go around with that. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
All right.
Oh.
We're going to start with you, Olivia.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type of person, I don't care who you are. If you're cheating on your partner, like, I'm gonna tell your partner. So it's definitely the second option.
All right. Veronica.
So you're telling? On your best friend?
Sorry. My best friend, she be knowing though. Like,
Oh, you're
especially
not
because
loyal.
if she really found a man that she really loved like that, then she wouldn't do that to him.
Don't try to get her to change her answer, Jasmine. That's her answer.
No.
Let her
Yeah,
know.
I'm sorry. And I would never cheat on my man, so yeah.
All right.
That's my answer.
Veronica, what about you? Would you rather cheat on the love of your life or snitch on your best friend for cheating on her man?
Well, first of all, I think that I would give her like options, like, hey, like, you know, this is. I would tell her like right away, this is wrong. You know, I will communicate with her, and then, if I had a choice, I would, you know, tell her man, because I will not like betray my
Word.
partner, because you know that's my partner.
Word.
But I would, like I said, I would give her options, like, hey, like, you know, let her know like that is not correct, and we can go from there.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's none of my business. You understand? Like,
Right.
it's their relationship.
But it's a hypothetical.
It's exactly hypothetical.
So, all right, you would snitch her out.
Yep.
Ellie, what about you? Would you rather cheat on the love of your life or snitch on your best friend for cheating on her man?
Snitch on my best friend.
Snitch on your best friend?
If it's the love of my life, I would not want to mess it up. And my best friend would understand.
Jasmine?
Shit. I
No
love my best
fugazi.
friend.
Huh?
Maybe, you know what? Maybe, no, you know
Remember,
what?
this is the love of your life.
I'm gonna, but I've never been in love that much to be like,
It's just a hypothetical.
I love my best friend. I love my best friend more than I love my man.
So you're going to cheat on your...
Yes, I will. My best friend? Hell yeah.
You
Okay.
I love my
He's
best friend
always
so
been
much.
there for me. Always been there. Him, he could go.
Got you. So, are you
But that's why I said maybe y'all been in love real hard. That has to be, because I've never.
are you
never,
the other? Because I'm just coming back. The other lady said that they would.
They all said
I'm
that
the
they
only
would,
one that
they would snitch
said-
on their best friend.
Okay, so all of y'all would snitch on your best friend.
Except for Jasmine.
And you said that
I'm
you gonna
not.
cheat on your man.
Oh yeah, I love my best friend.
Got it. So in regards to, you are in a current relationship, 3 years, right? Y'all live together? Okay, cool. And so you feel that the relationship that you have with your best friend supersedes the relationship that you have with your current boyfriend, and who pays the bulk of the bills? He does? So he's taking care of you and all your 4 kids. Does he have any kids?
Oh no, I make my money.
Oh, I got it. But he pays the bulk of the bills.
Facts.
Got it. So he's taking care of you for the bulk of your life. He's
Okay,
providing
yeah.
a roof over your head and taking care of your kids, and you would still choose your best friend over a man that is providing for you?
Because he could leave. She's not going nowhere.
Do you know what that's called?
What?
Catastrophizing. Catastrophizing is when you're looking at the worst case scenario. It's like, oh, this can happen, that can happen. So since all of these things could happen, let me have a backup plan. Let me not fully submit to my man. And a man that's protecting and providing for you like that man is, that man deserves a woman that's going to choose him first. Don't you think? Wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you want, question for you. You got a son, right? You got 4 kids. I know you had to push out a boy. Okay. How many? 2?
Just one boy.
Just one boy. How old?
10.
10. Okay. So when your son gets older, would you want him to have a woman like you, or a woman that's going to fully submit to her man? Like, choose her man instead of choosing the best friend?
Well, I hope he does her right, and then she won't have this mentality.
Got you. But did that man that you're currently in a relationship, did he do you wrong? Or did
At the
other
beginning,
men...
yeah. We just stay together. Just we have
Got
a kid.
it.
We have a kid.
So you
We're
grew
not going nowhere.
so you grew resentment. You have
Basically.
resentment for this current man.
Yeah.
And right now you're just staying in a relationship because I
Because-
have a kid. Do you think that if you met another man that, you know, you desired?
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't
I
wanna
know
be
you
with
don't.
nobody else.
I know you said you don't want to. I'm just, hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, do you think that if you met another man that made you feel good, and you know, cherished you and treated you good, do you think that you would leave your man for another man?
No.
So you're gonna just stay with this man, and you're gonna stay with him, resenting him, and, you know, picking your friend over him.
He talks shit about it to this day. Like it's never ending.
Okay.
I always hear you always choose your friends more than me, but like he has to understand. Like yeah, You chose bitches before me before, so.
Okay, so he was cheating.
Yeah.
I got you. You never cheated on him?
No.
You never cheated?
No. Another man inside of me? Hell no.
You ever gave
talked to
fellatio to another man?
The hell's that?
Fellatio, head.
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
I don't like doing that.
You ever kissed another man?
No.
But you did said you talked to another man.
Yeah, I have.
Through DMs or phone?
Like DMs.
DMs. And did those other guys that you talked to, did they look better than your current man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like they looked it better. Do you think that those men was not even just looks better, but they were like a superior man than your current man?
Probably, yeah.
Probably. And you think that's a good thing?
No.
Okay. All right. I would say that. Here's my perspective on a man physically cheating and a woman emotionally cheating. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say the same thing. I would say it's even...
You feel like it's worse?
I would say this. A man can have sex with another girl and still love you, meaning that he's capable of it. I'm not saying that you're a man that was cheating on you. I'm not saying that he did
even
still
if it's
love
the
you.
same female constantly. I feel like it's so different.
It's not different. It could be that's
the
just
same female. Go be with her.
Was he providing for that other female?
I don't know. I don't ask.
Know.
I swear to God, I don't ask questions.
But
I don't. I'm not coming
Like,
to you as a woman.
Was he giving her money?
Was he paying
I
for
would never
that?
know because I'm not coming to you as a woman. I am not that type of female. I don't even go through his phone. I don't do none of that.
I got you. But as far as you know, he was cheating on that other woman.
Yeah.
I mean, he was cheating on you with another woman.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. And the point that I'm making, you're just saying that, I never, physically cheated, but, I definitely messaged other men and stuff. Steve, you can assist with the mic. Just make sure it's good. Maybe tape it on the floor. You're basically stating that, you were emotionally involved with another man through DMs and stuff like that, but never, physically met up with a man or never physically cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And my point, the only thing I'm saying is, when a woman is talking to another man, she's talking to another man usually because that other man, 99% of the time, because that other man is better than her current man. When a man is talking to another woman, normally guys date down. Like, the girl doesn't have to look better or even be better. Mm-hmm. They just date down because they're only looking for a quick nut, right? It's only physical, it's no mental. They don't love that girl. But on the flip side, you were talking to a man that's literally better than your man on everything. You say, yeah, he was a superior man. So that means that your emotions was involved to an extent, for sure, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just comparing the physical with the emotional, and I would kind of it's pretty even if we look at it.
Okay.
Because if you had a chance with that man, you probably would let him clap cheeks.
No.
Nah.
No.
Not wouldn't have did it at all. Even though he was way better than your man.
I don't care. I already said I'm not leaving. I don't care if the guy is 10 times better, looks better, whatever.
So you were just entertaining it because you were bored?
Yeah.
Okay, you were
because I don't have that with
it.
him. We don't have
Got it.
We don't have that like when we're having a full on conversation. We don't have that. It's not there.
I would say that's even
it's
actually worse because you're seeking out and looking something to try to fill a void that your man can't fill.
To actually go outside and meet a guy and talk to other men that's not face to face. Actually, it's not happening. I won't do that.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. So you said that you'll choose your best friend over your man. Yeah. God dang, homie, if you watching this,
he's not. I did not tell him where I was coming to. He's not.
Maybe you need to reconsider, man. I mean, the grass may be greener. So
he's definitely sleeping.
He knocked out. Okay, fair enough. What?
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
That was
Oh, this guy's still showing me pictures of. That's how she coerced you.
Yeah, nigga.
This guy.
He must got the dark screen.
This guy funny, man.
See what I'm saying?
He's showing pics how he got coerced. So
see what I'm saying? I got.
This is before she went to church.
So you got catfish.
This is
catfish, bro. That's what I saw. I'm like, oh shit.
This is before she went to church. That's it.
See?
Okay.
Okay. So she got alright.
Yeah, Ease, you definitely got catfish because that don't look like that chick.
That definitely doesn't.
I know.
Maybe she just put that was a different body and she put her head. Face.
That was definitely her body. What was her body?
Yeah, she was big.
She had no. She had baggy
stomach.
clothes on.
Nah, you ain't see the stomach hanging up here with that baggy?
I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't
that stomach was.
I know it's a stomach too.
She had a bear belly.
But no, it's the first time I met her. So no, she got no kids neither.
Okay, I don't know then.
Okay. All right. Let's get
Yeah.
to the chats. Good question. Good question, chat. Az, good question, man. We got Derek Greenwald sends in $5. Cooley, are you planning on a Black God Over Man T-shirt? Yes. That's gonna be the next release. We probably not gonna do black. We probably gonna do like a gray, but not this gray. More like a darker.
She's calling me.
Like a darker gray. Okay, you want to put on speaker?
She's calling me.
All right, let's put on speaker. Go ahead.
She
Answer.
wants to come back.
No way.
Yo.
Bring her back.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo, what up?
I'm here. I'm just walking.
What's up? Like, where you at?
What do you mean, where am I at? I'm right near the Palmer Mall.
Just go home, cause I'm on live right now. So you might as well just go home since you already left. Like,
Well, that's what I'm trying to do is go home.
so I mean, I can't.
Middle of the night.
I mean, so what do you want me to do? I can't leave. We're live right now. We got like thousands of people watching. I can't, like, this is what I do every Friday.
Chat, we live. Phone with her.
Like, why did you act up like,
Bro, just
yeah? But anyway, I'm live right now. I can't really speak. I had to walk away. You
tell her to ask God.
know what I'm saying? Like, I can't help
Call
you right
on
now.
the Lord.
I'm focusing right now. I'm near Bushkill.
Tell her to
and I need
call
to
on the
focus
Lord.
my walk because I need to get home. Home.
Well, you should have thought about that before you started acting crazy and got kicked out. Farting next to
Well,
girls.
somebody should have smacked the shit out of me then.
They was about to, but they didn't want to because we live.
That's sad.
Well, look, I gotta go. I'm gonna hang up because I'm on live right now, so I'm about to hang up because I can't leave.
Okay, goodbye.
Chat, man, this what happens when you choose the wrong girls and you get catfish like this nigga. You over there, she calling the phone off of Facebook Messenger. God
Told her
dang,
she
bro.
got no
Listen, man, you
phone.
should have told her to call on the Lord. She got her little Bible notes with her. So call on Jesus. Figure that right out. Dang. Anyways, all right, man. But yeah, I'll have shirts in darker gray for you, Derek. We got X Zilly, don't know how to pronounce your name, sends in $2. He says, what a wild crash out. Yeah, man, she was wild, bro. Holiday Tone sends in $5, man. Welcome back, Holiday Tone. He says, ladies, have you ever met a man that you thought was too good for you? Why or why not? If not, do you think any man can be too good for you? Why or why not? Okay, good question. Let's start with you. So have you ever met a man that was too good for you?
I definitely had moments of like, wow, like this is way too good to be true right
You
now.
see your mic kind of move over,
Oh.
speaking of mic?
So yeah, I definitely had moments of like, wow, this is like way too good to be true right now. But unfortunately, I feel like the more that I like will spend time around a man and get to know a man, it's like the things that I feel like impress me so much like really don't matter that much, and like every man low-key be like mad regular, like be the same, be not that good of a person. So yeah, it like goes back and forth there.
Okay, so yeah, that question, you answered it right back and forth. Kind of be more
Because
decisive
at first
with your
I feel
answer.
like I have moments of like, wow, this man is too good for me. But then I feel like once I really get to know a man, then I don't feel that way anymore. And that like you're really just like,
Okay.
regular and the same as me.
Got you. So you meet the man and you're like, wow. But then when you get to know him, it's kind of like, yeah, you just regular.
Yeah, or like a man that I've been chasing for mad long. I feel like they're too good for me. But then when I really get to know them, I'm like, wow, like you're probably worse
And is
than
it
me.
is it after you let them clap cheeks or before you let them clap cheeks? Like when do they get like, oh, you just regular? Is it after they clap cheeks?
I feel like it could be both, honestly. And honestly, I feel like then once we have sex, like I'm sorry if the dick is bad, then that's just gonna turn you regular immediately. And like I
Got you.
don't.
Did you
even wanna
ever
further on.
experience a man where it's like, okay, this guy is like too good for me, and you had sex with him and it was good, but then somewhere in that, you know, relationship that you had, whether if it was just friends with benefits, you kind of just felt the vibe and you were just like, I don't really, you know, like you like that.
Yeah, that's definitely how it be, because I feel like when I feel that way about people, then I really want to be in a relationship with them. Like 9 times out of 10, they just want to be outside acting like a hoe.
There's
and
the-
I can't
there's
fuck
the
with
thing.
that.
There's
I
the
can't
thing.
fuck with that. That
So-
hurts my feelings.
Right? So now we're getting somewhere, right? So you did meet a man. You did meet men that you felt that was too good for you.
Yeah,
right?
but then once I get on their life, though, you're normal.
I got it. Let's walk with me here. All right. Let's have a concise conversation. So you did meet a man that you thought that was too good for you. And, you know, sex was good. Everything was good. And you just submitted that, you know, those guys that I think are too good for me, they don't want to wife me up. They don't want to have a relationship with me. They want to still be outside and only use me for recreational use only. That's what you're saying?
But it's not always that, though. Like, sometimes I just notice that they're low-key broke or, like, low-key dirty or, like I said, you know.
Not
don't
always,
have
but
good dick.
there has been a man or men that kind of did check off your boxes like, dang, he's too good. But then it's just like, oh, he wants to be a single man and be out in the streets.
But it's not. It's just like, I feel like.
Well, answer that part real quick.
I feel like if you want to be outside acting like a hoe, then
I got it
have
real quick,
bad
real quick. Let's make it
morals and we
concise.
won't
I'm trying to get
along.
somewhere. Did you ever meet a man that he checked off all your boxes? He was like almost too good to be true. You had sex with him. Everything was good, but then he just wasn't a relationship type of guy, meaning that he wanted to be out in the streets. Yes or no?
Yes, but
Okay, got it. Stop right there.
No.
No, stop right there. Yes. So you met that man, but he wanted to be single. Now, my question for you is, right? Now, you met the man. Do you think it's the woman's job after you give up sex to then keep the man?
What do you mean by that? Like, to keep him around after you have sex one
Yeah.
time?
Do you think that is your job to keep a man after you give up sex?
I don't particularly think so because
Why
I
not?
feel like if you have sex and you're not very sexually compatible.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm speaking about just the one man that we're speaking about. This is not even hypothetical. This is the example that you agreed to, that you did meet a man that he was like too good to be true, and you had sex with him, but you wanted the relationship, but he didn't want a relationship. So my question for you, do you think that it's a woman's job to keep a man after you have sex with him?
No, because I feel like it depends on your own personal feelings and how much. Because for me, like when I had situations like that, it's because I really liked that man so much. So like it really hurt me.
Got it.
To see him with another woman type shit.
Got it. So question for you. Do you think that, well, you know, I'll say that women grant access to sex, men grant access to relationships. Do you agree with that statement? So women grant access to sex. A man can't have sex with you unless it's called grape, meaning that it's not right. It's SA. And you can't get a relationship out of a man unless he grants the relationship or gets on one knee and marries you. Is that correct?
I don't feel like that because, as I said right when we got.
So will you get on one knee and marry a man?
If I really loved him, yes. And I really been down bad like that before. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie.
Okay, but did you ever do it though?
Well, not marry, obviously, but like I've like paid men's bills before.
Not that. Did you ever like
all this shit? Like.
Got it. Pretty much, I'm saying this. You met men, because that's the chat question. You met men that was like too good for you, and you knew that, and you wanted something serious with the man. And all I'm saying is, if you want something serious with the man, you need to add value outside of sex. You need to be an asset instead of a liability. So when you meet a man that seems like too good to be true, well, it's incumbent upon you to add value to the man to retain that man. You can attract the men, but you can't retain those men. So I'm saying that in order to retain those men, you need to be an asset to that man, not just linger around and extract from that man.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Do you agree with that, or you like totally disagree?
No, I get that, but I just don't feel like you should imply though that I lacked that though. But,
okay, so you're saying that's what I wanted to get to. So you're saying that you were an asset instead of a liability. You were adding value outside of sex.
Yes. I always like people that I care about. I love to take care of people, and I just love to see people do good and blah, blah, blah. And I love, especially men in my life that I care about. And if I want to be in a relationship with you and like get married to you one day, of course I'm going to help you better yourself and become a better man and a better person so that, you know, like down the road, like things could be better type shit. But if it's like, it gets to a point that I just feel like you take from me and now you're just a liability to me instead. Like I've really been with men before that I really felt like their mother type shit, and I don't fuck with that. And
yeah,
like,
I know you've been with those men that you mothered and men that didn't treat you right. Trust me, you told some horror stories where you know you was pretty much doing it all. I get it, right? But I'm just saying that the facts is you did meet a man that was out of your league. He was too good for you. and you couldn't keep that man. And all I'm saying that the reason why you thought that he was too good for you is the same reason why I know that you didn't add value outside of sex to retain that man. Obviously, if someone thinks that you're too good for me, then it's like, wow, I don't deserve you, because what you bring, the value that you bring is here, and I don't have enough value to give you. You get what I'm saying? So within answering the question, yes, I did meet a man that was too good for me, you're pretty much saying that you didn't add value to the man. You didn't add enough value to the man. Your value didn't match up. Obviously, that's why you think that he's too good for you.
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, too, I feel like also sometimes men won't give you the position to show them that in life. Like,
if he having sex with you, I mean...
Okay, yeah, but yeah, I could throw back and all that, whatever, but okay...
No, outside, value outside of sex.
But then, okay, it's like, I don't know. The man specifically that I'm thinking about, we really just only had a sexual relationship and nothing else type shit.
That's what I was saying. You were recreational use only.
I guess.
All right, fair enough. All right, now you admitted it. God dang. All right, cool. What about you? Did you ever, okay, where are we at? Have you ever met a man that you thought that was too good for you?
Yes. Well, not too good for me, but at that time I was just not ready for that. That's, he was, he's 16 years older than me.
Okay.
And, obviously he has his life together and everything settled. And, basically he was just like, you don't have to work or whatever. Yeah. But you see, I'm not gonna, I don't know, let go of everything and, for him to take care of me. Now, I like to work and have my own stuff. And
well, why do you think he was too good for you, though?
Too good?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, he was consistent. He was, he was just consistent, and he just listened to everything, every little detail. I was like, oh my gosh, I was, so surprised and shocked, wow, men do, good men do exist. But I was just not ready for that. So, I had to let that go, and I cannot be holding on to him and, not giving him the same thing. So,
you weren't ready. And why weren't you ready? You still had attachments for someone else?
Yes, I was in a relationship for almost 10 years. So, I was in that, kind of time where, I was healing and just trying to just get myself together.
Got it. Do you ever look back dang, I lost a good one?
Honestly, until this day, I won't say, oh man, I lost another. I know that I can count on him anytime.
He's still around. You still talk to him? Y'all communicate?
No, we don't. But I know, if I were to call him, hey, I need you for something, he'll be there.
Oh, okay.
But okay. I fully respect him, so.
Would you date him right now?
Date him right now? I don't know. I never,
thought about it?
Thought about it, because I don't.
Well, what's the difference between then and now? Are you healed now to date him, or? I don't know. Are you ready to date now or no?
Date right now, I have a journey. I'm in a journey right now, and I think that where I am, I'm not ready for anything. Okay. I don't have time for no one yet. If that person comes, you know what I mean. I think that I'm willing to make time for that person, but right now I'm just focused on that goal of mine.
Got right you. Now. So you are on a goal. So you're not even looking to date. If you were looking to date, though, do you think that you'll reach out to that man?
I never thought of that, honestly.
All right. So the truth is that he wasn't really that man. Yeah, he wasn't really that guy.
Well, probably yes, you're right. He was not that guy, but like you said, he was good and he was consistent. So that's what
Because did he arouse you, or he was just you were just attracted to the traits that he had, but was he actually arousing?
I think I was just attracted to the traits
that he had, but he wasn't actually arousing. He couldn't arouse you.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Yeah, see, chat, pay attention. Women, they're complex creatures, man. They have two triggers. They have the arousal trigger, and then they have the attraction trigger. Some guys can be kind and nice and have their life in order. It's, this is a good guy. But they'll never really look at you and be yearning for you and having this, genuine desire for you, as if when you arouse them. To be arousing is different type of characteristic traits. You can have a good job, be making over 6 figures. You can, speak well and check off these boxes. But yeah, she could be attracted to you, but arousing, bro, that's different, man. That comes with confidence. That comes with not pedestalizing women and holding your attention sacred. Don't just give out your attention without these women earning it. They got to earn your attention. That's how you become more arousing to the woman. You want to be mysterious. If she knows everything and you're predictable, you're not arousing, the coochie dries up. If you're less predictable and more mysterious, the coochie is like trying to figure things out. You always got to keep the woman on edge, man. Okay, fair enough. And these women will probably never admit to it because they don't really understand themselves like I understand them. But these are the facts. This is why I've called it right off the bat. Let's move it right along. What about you? Have you ever met a man that you thought was too good for you?
I would say so far in my life, not yet. No.
Okay, so far in your life, not yet. Why not? Like, why you think you never met him?
I would say the men that I experienced were, I wouldn't say that they were what's best for me. So,
where were you meeting these men at?
just when I was hanging out, or if I was going out, I always say there's no love in the club. So
No love.
Everybody knows there's no love in the
there's
club.
no love in the
Yeah,
club.
ain't no
So if I
love
was
in the-
Appreciate
outside or
that from
something
the
like
club.
that, I
No
just was
wifing
meeting
in the club. Give me $20.
low quality men. So I just didn't feel like they were, good candidates or any type of loss.
And what about you, Jasmine?
Um,
You ever met a guy that you felt was too good for you?
I would go so far now.
I got a question. I got another question.
On top of this? Sure.
Not dealing with this, but
Oh, sure. Go
this is a
ahead.
different question.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so you guys all know, a guy that's a bum. He has no job, no car. He has nothing going for himself, right? So we all know what that is. So what will make a woman, quote unquote, a bum? So what makes a woman a bum? Because what makes a guy a bum? If he has no job, no car, no ambition, nothing going for himself, just at home.
The same thing.
It's the same thing that goes for a man.
So if a
A
woman has,
moocher, someone who lives off somebody else, like relies on somebody else to just get shit done. It's a loser ass bitch.
Well, so but most women, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that most women will want a man to provide, to protect, and pay for all the bills. And
But you have to make
But
that
until
man do
you
that.
find that man,
Need.
what are you gonna do? Who are
so
you?
like, is she considered a bum? Like, for example, a stay-at-home mom. You know what I mean?
I knew it was coming. I was waiting.
But no, but you're not the only stay-at-home mom, Jasmine.
Because
I'm
when
not
he
talking
met
about
me,
you.
I was.
But there's a lot of stay-at-home moms. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with
He
stay-at-home
was
mom,
the
but
mother freaking on the
Jasmine,
street.
stop making it about you. Be quiet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, in general, you think you only want to stay at home mom, but in general, like, there's women who want to stay at home and have their man pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? So if she's not considered a bum, so what makes a woman a bum then? You know what I'm saying?
Let's go around. Actually, we can start with you.
I guess how you take care of yourself, how you present yourself. If you don't care about the future and are only living in the present, if you don't respect yourself, I would
Okay.
say those type of things.
Okay, if you don't respect yourself, you don't care about your future, and you're not taking care of yourself, you would consider that woman to be a bum. Let me just ask the question differently so they kind of fully understand what we're talking about. So, women, you look for security. What encompasses security? A man that can protect and provide. That's what you look for. So a man that doesn't have finances, he's incapable of giving you security, protecting and providing for you. So you would then call that man a bum. Men, we don't look for security. We don't look for a woman to protect and provide. So your bum trait wouldn't be finances or anything like that. We look for submissiveness, a woman that can follow our lead. We look for, a woman that is compliant and obedient and that's willing to cheer us on. That's what we look for. Sex as well, right? So sex, sandwiches, and submissiveness. The 3 S's, that's what men look for. If the woman doesn't give that, she would be considered a bum, right? If the man doesn't give security, he would be considered a bum. Now, so the woman that isn't giving the 3 S's, what's going to be a bum woman? Let's start with you.
The woman that isn't giving any of the 3?
Yeah, name some things without the woman giving the 3 S's.
I would say lack of respect for yourself.
Okay, cool. Let's go with you.
Okay, repeat it one more time. The 3 S's.
Got it. Sex, food, and
Sandwiches?
submissiveness. So
Sex?
sex compliance, sexuality, a woman that can follow a man's lead, and then submissiveness. It will be the opposite of that. That's what we consider a bum. So what's the opposite of that?
I don't know.
Okay. Go around with you. What's the opposite of
I very much
that?
agree with what you said, with like a woman having no respect for herself, but also like I said earlier, and kind of what you're saying, like a woman that's just not like a homemaker and somebody that can't hold it down at home while her man's at work holding it down for her, like that's a bum.
Okay. Got it. The woman that isn't holding it down for herself. What else did you say?
Like if we're talking about like in relationships and stuff like
It's just
that.
relationships.
Yeah. Like a woman that's not gonna hold it down at home and take care of the home while the man's at work, like taking care of her and the family. Like,
Okay, that's an
bum.
example. I got you. What about you?
Not respecting her man.
Okay, you
Like-
said not respecting a man.
Yep, not respecting.
But isn't that part of submissive?
You know, showing appreciation.
That's the opposite of that.
Oh, okay.
That's showing appreciation.
Like not showing appreciation.
Not showing appreciation. Okay.
The way, you know, like she reacts when, you know, there's like little, when they don't agree on certain things.
Because, you know,
Communication.
I hear
guess,
women always be like,
how to
oh,
communicate with your partner.
I hear women be like, oh, she's a bum bitch. So what, you know what I mean? Like when you go say that, what are you guys thinking if you call a girl
A
a bum
bitch that gets
bitch?
no money. But like if you're in a
Okay.
relationship though with a man and a man is taking care of you though, then obviously like that don't apply in their type shit. But I hang around like a lot of single women, so when I call a woman a bum, it's because that bitch can't get her own money type shit. That's just me though.
Okay. No,
Wait,
fair
so
enough.
what do you guys call like a bum female?
Well, we don't really use that term a bum. It was a reversal term. So like, I mean, if a chick ain't getting no money, it's like, I mean, you don't really care if she's a bum or not. Like, she's a bum. As far as like, if we're trying to like, you know, start something with the girl, we don't want the girl to be a leech. We want the girl to be self-sufficient. We wouldn't care if she worked at McDonald's, but as long as you know she's doing something, the idle's hands does the devil's work.
Right.
So a woman that isn't doing anything, that's at home, just want to watch TV, Hollywood Housewives, and do hair and makeup, that's not taking care of family and children and stuff like that, we don't want those women. We would consider a bum girl, because she's doing the opposite of the things that we look for,
Right.
which is the 3 S's: sex, sandwiches, and submissiveness. She's loud, she's rambunctious, she's not following our lead, she's not doing any of those things. So that's what he kind of meant by that question, correct?
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
so I have a question for y'all.
Sure.
Because men are supposed to be providers and everything, do you feel like you would feel intimidated by a woman that would like make more money than you or is more like stable in life than
Let-
you type shit? Like,
let me
would that make
ask-
you feel intimidated and like kind of like almost like demasculate you in a way? Does that
Got
make you
it.
feel that way?
Let me ask you a question on top of that. So, would it make you feel insecure if a man did his nails better than you? Put your nails up in the camera so they can see. So, would it make you feel insecure if a man did his own nails better than you did your nails? Would it make you feel insecure if the man took longer to get dressed than you did? Would it make you feel insecure if the man was very feminine, right? And very, you know, agreeable and, yes, baby girl, yes, I would like to do this, and maybe even zesty? Would you feel insecure?
I mean, like, I guess if it was to a certain extent.
Wait, you telling
not
me
even
that
insecure,
if a
but just
flip-
more so uncomfortable.
I got it. So same thing. I'm maybe uncomfortable, or maybe would you say annoying? Mm-hmm. That would kind of be annoying, right? Mm-hmm. So the same way you feel about a man trying to be a woman is the same thing we feel about a woman trying to be a man.
But what if she's not? What if that's just who she is, though? You know, some people
Same
are
thing.
set further in life, though, and obviously they have more success without even needing to try, like nepo baby type shit. So it's like if a woman is just naturally successful, and then you meet this woman and you're interested in her, but then down the line, oh, you find out that she makes all this more money than you, and blah blah blah. Like, is that something that's like a red
As
flag
long
to
as she's
you?
feminine. No.
Yeah.
As long as she's feminine and not loud and annoying, and she doesn't have masculine traits, as long as that woman doesn't embody masculinity, then we are fine. we would never feel insecure. And the woman that does, like if she's making more money, we don't feel insecure.
Do you think in most regular men though that's an issue?
No, what I think that women, when they make money, since women naturally want a man that's doing better than them financially and stuff like that, what naturally happens is the woman tends to look down on that man. Mm-hmm. So subconsciously, she views the man as less because she wants a man. She prefers a man that's doing better than her. So if she's doing better than her man, she subconsciously views the man as less and treats him as less. So she projects and she thinks that he feels insecure based on her view of the man.
You don't think that some women just naturally want to just like take care of their man?
See, that's false. No,
you don't
guys
think
that's a lie. That's
you
a
really
lie.
don't
No
think
woman wants
so?
to take care of a grown man.
Well, I know,
But-
like to an extent. Though.
Not in the way that
No.
you're thinking about it. Not
Right.
in the way that a man would take care of a woman. I think
Right.
a woman
No, yeah.
does want to
Yeah.
take care of a man, like nurturing and
Right.
cheering
Wait,
for
so
him.
like-
There's a
and-
difference.
So like if you feel like a woman went to work and like the man stayed home and took care of the kids, like that's wrong.
It's not wrong, but the woman would not respect him if he would have stayed home.
She'll grow resentment for
Exactly.
that man.
No heavy.
But to answer your question, the reason why you men may seem insecure when a woman makes more money than him, it's not because he's insecure. It's just that he knows that, okay, if she finds out that she makes more money than me, she's just going to look down on me. Like Cooley said, oh, she's just going to not respect me as much because she makes more than me. You know what I'm saying?
Like, think about it, right? Like, you want a man that's doing better than you. Like, say if you make $50,000 a year, right? Mm-hmm. You would want a man that's making, like, you would prefer a man that's making more than you, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Now, if you were making more than the man, do you think subconsciously, since you prefer something, but you're not getting your preference, like he's not meeting your standards, do you think subconsciously that you would kind of view him as less? Like, come on, bro, get your stuff together.
I don't think so because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I do make a lot of money and I feel very blessed for the amount of money that I make, and I know that a lot of people don't make the type of money, especially men my age and stuff like that. So it's like something that I feel like is like understandable to a degree, I guess. Obviously, like if a man is like constantly asking me for money, don't work. Blah, blah,
Let me
blah.
ask you a question.
But it's
then.
like effort that matters to me type shit.
I got it. You've been in relationships with men and you actually explained. Remember, let's bring it back. Rewind. You explained your horror stories. You said that you were the one that was pretty much paying for the bills, taking care of the man, and doing all of these things for the man. So you were the woman that
Oh no,
you're...
I never pay bills for a man. Really, I don't think so. Really.
Well,
I have
you said that
bought
you were
things for
doing
men
things
before
for the
and, like,
for the man.
stuff.
I
You
have
said that you were paying for the guy that's in prison.
Done
putting money on
okay,
his
yeah.
books.
Honestly, yeah, that is true.
Like, let's think about it real quick.
But down to bills and shit like that.
I get you. You pretty much said that you were the one that was, kind of being the man in a relationship
wearing the
as
pants
far as
always.
you was wearing the pants. Now,
Get
since
older,
you
though.
were wearing the pants in a relationship, we're trying to make things make sense so we can help you out, baby girl. Since you were wearing the pants in a relationship, you mean to tell me that you didn't subconsciously view the man as less?
Well, okay, honestly,
Answer that real quick.
no. But
So, wait, why did you break up with them?
why? Well, because we had other like deeply more issues of just him not respecting me, basically. And
Why do
that's
you think
why-
he didn't respect you?
Well, honestly, truly, I feel like
Because
I
you weren't
demasculated
in
him
your-
because I made more money than him.
Well, no, the reason why he didn't respect you because...
No, honestly, that's really what it is.
Well, that's what you think. Well, the reason why you think that is because you're projecting. What I'm telling you is you're viewing the man as less. And the reason why he didn't respect you because you weren't in your natural role and he wasn't in his natural role. A man that's inadequate and isn't asserting himself to do better, he doesn't respect himself. So do you think he's going to respect you?
Well, yeah,
No.
really not.
So if he doesn't respect himself, he can't respect you. So obviously you are viewing him as less. And you did grow resentment for these men, right? Like you resented them like, ew, I'm even with you. Like, ugh. You got repulsed by him.
For why though? Like, if they don't respect me,
But no,
obviously,
you did
but,
get
like,
answer that
helping
question
them
though.
out and doing things like that never bothered me.
I got you. You did get repulsed by them, by them being,
By their lack of respect for me.
by their lack of, and their lack of respect was due to their lack of ability within themselves. That's what I'm saying.
I guess.
Obviously, they don't respect themselves, so how the freak they gonna respect you?
True.
And the reason why they don't respect themselves because they're not assertive, they're not dominant, they're not motivated to do things to better their life, to provide you a good life. So if they don't respect themselves, how can they respect you? So therefore, you view them as less and you project that you think that they feel insecure. No, what they were doing, they were just using you. They were smashing you, using you for your money, They was doing that.
No, but
there's broke bum niggas that do that. There are men that literally extract from women. They extract your vagina. They extract your resources because you allowed those men to do that.
They drive your car.
No, I never let a man drive my car in my life.
But there's dudes that do that. Hold on, Veronica had a question. You had a question?
I have my question was like, do you guys believe that a woman can help a man like build himself?
What do you mean by built himself? In
Like
what
for
way?
example, like if you I don't know, want to start like a business and then she comes in, you know, helps you, you know, like
Yeah, God made the woman to be a helpmate. So yes, a woman can come in a man's life and help that man. A woman can come in a man's life and help him in a multitude of ways. One of the best way, though, it is like the best way and the most pure way is just being a woman, being feminine, being nurturing, being his cheerleader, doing the 3 S's, sex, sandwiches, and submissiveness. Follow his lead. When he says something, you follow what he says. When you're like trying to figure things out and it's like, okay, should we go what the man says or should we go what the woman says? You have the ability to defer, meaning defer to the man. Whatever the man wants, then he's going to go ahead. Then that's what's going to get done. You know what I mean? So that's a submissive woman. She's not always trying to control things. So that's the greatest thing a woman can be, is being a woman. Then there's other things of, you know, being an asset to the man as far as if he has a business, maybe he needs some contracts, some papers filed or some contracts done, and you have a skill set that you can add into the business. For sure, that's a beautiful thing. And one of the blessings that women are very good at, women are great listeners, right? You listen, you should be great listeners. So if you actually use your abilities and listen and see, kind of source out the man's day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, and yearly basis, and you'll see like, okay, so when he wakes up, he wants this made. When he goes to the gym, he got his shake. When he goes to the office, he usually takes this. See what he does, and then acquiesce your behaviors to then make his life easier. You know what I'm saying? Because you listen and you always watching. I know women naturally do it because you remember everything. You like when something don't add up, you can literally see like it's an incongruency. Is he cheating? All girls know that, and y'all think y'all call it intuition. Yeah, it ain't intuition. Intuition is a kind of a myth, hard to explain. Even the definition of it is hard to explain. The definition, I believe, is you know something without any logic or reason or anything like that. And yeah, you're not like consciously using logic and reason when you're being intuitive. What you are doing is you're using your 5 senses, right? Seeing, touching, smelling, tasting, and hearing, right? So you're using your 5 senses to observe what the man is doing, and then you're looking at the patterns, and then you're seeing, oh, this pattern isn't matching up what he always do. So there's like, he's probably cheating. And then you think you're being intuitive, right? No, it's not really, no, it's logic there, but it's a subconscious type of logic. I got to do a debate on this with some people because people really ain't intuitive as they think. But anyways, fair enough. What you got, Ease?
No, since we're on the topic of money, I just want to know for you ladies, what is the minimum amount of money you would like your man to make a year?
Good question, Ease.
Is it 30K, 40K, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100? What is it?
Start with you.
Me?
Yeah. What's the minimum amount you want your man to make? Steve, get ready for the calculator just in case. Come over.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, got it.
I'm not really in.
Let's just give a minimum amount.
But I don't even know, like, can I like go off of my man's?
You know how much he makes a year?
I know how much he makes in an hour, and then you guys can add it up for me.
How much you make an hour, Jasmine?
31.
Okay, he makes $31
That's
an hour.
$60,000 a year.
Yeah.
Okay, well then
So
that's
every
my
2
minimum.
weeks- Every 2 weeks,
gets
his
paid
checks
weekly.
is about $2,000. That's not bad though. To be honest with you,
He's an
60,000.
elevator mechanic.
A what?
Elevator mechanic.
Yeah, $60,000 a year. To be honest with you, is not bad money.
Yeah, that it's $59,000. It's $59,000. Yeah.
I was rounding.
Yeah, but that's good enough. So he makes
But yeah,
$59,000.
I guess that's my minimum.
So that's your minimum. Fair
Yeah.
enough. What's your minimum?
I would say like 75, 80.
Okay, $80,000 a year. What's your minimum?
Minimum, I mean, 50.
50?
I mean, I wouldn't say higher, but I mean,
no, what?
you know, you gotta
The minimum amount of
50.
minimum amount of money you would like him to make.
50 to 60.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 to 60. Yeah.
And you?
Based on how much I make, I would say probably like 80 minimum.
80 K minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how much money a year do you think a family needs in order for them to like buy a house? And
I'm sorry, what did she say real quick? What was her amount?
80.
Okay, so we got 80, 50,
yeah.
80,
60.
60. All right, go ahead, East.
So, to raise a family, buy a house, have 2 kids, a car, how much money do you think a man has to make a year to be able to support a family of 2 with a house and say 2 cars?
Probably at least 120 household income yearly to be comfortable.
What state is this? It kind of varies through the state. Let's be on the East Coast. Let's do Pennsylvania.
Yeah, let's just do
and PA.
Pennsylvania. Let's just do Pennsylvania.
All right, cool.
So how much? So in Pennsylvania, in PA, you know, I know you're in Jersey, you know,
Yeah, I'm
but
from Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, we could do Jersey. The difference isn't that big. It's like a maybe $25,000 to $50,000 difference as far as mortgages right now.
yeah.
with
So
inflation.
to raise a family of 2 kids, to own a house and have, let's say, 2 cars, how much money do you think a man needs to be able to do that?
I would definitely say what she said, like maybe 120 to 150.
Okay, what do you think, Veronica?
Same. And this is without like the female working, like without her working, because obviously, you know, if the female works too, then combinedly, you know,
Without the female working,
without-
Without household income.
without
Household- okay,
without the
so-
female working.
okay, so
Just 2 kids, a house, and a car. 100? You said 100?
yeah,
What about
90
you?
to 100, yeah,
I would say 90 to 100.
yeah,
90?
90 to 100.
So honestly, well, I'm just speaking for Pennsylvania. I can't speak for like Cali because you know, or New York, but like around like if a guy could support a family of 2 and a house and a car if he makes 70K a year, as long as he manages, because it's all about money management
Management, yeah.
and budgeting. It's not about how much. I mean, yes, to an extent, it's about how much money you make, but it's also how much you can keep. So realistically, like this
What's the amount you said again?
70K a year. A man making 70K a year, he could support a family of 2, own a house, and have a car.
Wait, by family of
Wait.
2, do you mean
No, you
like
can't, East.
You can.
Not with inflation. It's different now. Like, you can't do that. Trust me. Can't do that. Because you don't got kids.
Yeah,
I got
that's-
kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
I have
you
some
be living
kids.
less paycheck to paycheck. So right now, man to support a household, the minimum amount a man would have to make, a family of with 2 kids, his woman, and have a mortgage in Pennsylvania or New Jersey, bro, he got to make
80, like 80 and up.
Nah, he got to make, I would say,
In PA?
how many, are you taking any vacations?
Yeah, that's
including
also a
vacation.
Oh
factor.
shit!
Yeah,
If
you
you're
gotta
not
think
doing
about that.
anything
He has to pay
outside
for all
of
your-
Like, is the kids
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
have,
like
is the kids
this,
gonna
like-
have a savings account? College
Are you even
savings?
living in a
Like,
nice
the kids gonna have a college
neighborhood?
savings or not?
Damn, I didn't even think that deep.
Yeah. So I would say minimum to live comfortably and not have to like struggle 150,000.
Even
I would say
even
minimum.
in PA, because PA is a little cheaper. than
Yeah, I
New
would say
York,
minimum.
Jersey,
I'll say minimum.
Florida,
yeah,
Cali.
bro. I say minimum for
What about
sure.
down south? Because you know down south, everybody knows down south.
Down
is
south
cheap
a
to
little
live.
bit different. Maybe you can get away with it with 100,000, depending on where down south. If you speak in like certain areas in Georgia, not Atlanta, but maybe Atlanta's pretty cheap too. If you speak about certain areas in
Like
Texas,
North Carolina or South Carolina.
yeah, those is fairly cheap. South Carolina,
Everybody
a little
knows
bit more
moving
cheaper.
down south is cheaper.
Yeah, but I would say nah. I would say currently right now a minimum of 150,000 with 2 kids and a wife, and if you want to own a house and have 2 cars, like you said, that's the minimum 150,000. But to actually like live comfortable, where you can have something in a savings, dang, bro. Yeah, you
inflation is
talking
a
about
bitch.
you talking about 250,000. Talking about a quarter mil.
So what do you so okay,
Like to
so,
live comfortably, 2 kids, a wife, you need a quarter mil, bro.
so my question to you, Cooley. All right, so what if? Because I don't got no kids.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what if a guy comes to you and says like, "Yo, Cooley, I wanna start a family, but I only make 80K a year." You know what I mean? Like, what do you suggest him to do? Tell him don't have no kids until he makes 150, 200K a year. I'm
Get
generally asking, 'cause I don't know.
Yeah, get another job, nigga.
Another job.
You gotta get another job. You gotta work harder. You can do it, but then if you living up here, like you may want to live somewhere else, but then the wages is less down there too. When you move down south, they get paid less as well. If you can somehow like keep the job because maybe it's online, you're working from home, and then you go down south and you're still making 80, all right, you know, that'd be a little bit better. But yeah, man, that's not a lot of bread.
Yeah, you're right, true. Because 70, 80K is not bad money. Obviously, it's not the most. You know,
like when you thinking, because you don't have kids, so when you put kids involved, bro, kids expensive is a lot.
Yeah.
You talking about keeping up when they're a baby, you talking about diapers, you talking about all the wipes. Then if you making that amount, you may not even qualify for any food stamps or anything. So all the money is going there. Then you talk about sneakers and clothes and stuff for the kids. Groceries is going to be a huge thing.
Insurance
on the cars, health insurance. The job may provide the health insurance depending on if you got a good job, but a minimum of 150 to live comfortably. Quarter mil minimum to live comfortably. Quarter mil. Yeah, that's a minimum.
Okay.
And that may not even be that comfortable. Actually, that may be like, yeah, I'll be all right. You know what I mean? But like, if you have a two like life kind of happens. If life just happens,
oh gosh,
and something comes up,
an emergency, like
an emergency, yeah, you have a crisis comes up, and you got a touch in that savings, but your savings only looking like 10,000. It's like, dang, like I think you should have a minimum savings of 50,000, but try to have something like money where you can take and you got like 100K. Now I know that's a lot, but if you put your mind to it, you could do it.
Oh yeah,
right, right.
You're looking at someone that's doing it now, so you could do it. All right. So, any other questions on that, Ease? But good questions for the ladies asking them the minimum.
No, I'm good for now.
Okay, bet. We got Angel Greg sends in $5. He says, Ease, when you go missing, just know we ain't looking very hard, bro. A week or two tops. Then I don't know. Moved away, started over, or something. Okay. They talking about that chick if you go missing.
She don't know where I live. That was the first time I met her, so she don't got my phone number or nothing.
Yeah, that's wild,
She definitely
bro.
waiting outside under the car.
yeah, man. We may need to call security. We got Lady Chen sends in $2 from another country. Not sure what kind of money this is, but anyways,
That's
says
euros. That's euros.
That's euros. It's right there.
Yeah, that's euros.
Okay.
That's euros.
Okay, E, you're thirsty and embarrassing. Safety first, bro. Okay, that's probably when you was talking about, man, her pics look good.
Yeah, the pics still look good. How am I thirsty? I wasn't begging to check. That's not thirsty.
Lady Chen again says in $2. Girls rate E and Cooley. Can't use 7. E and Cooley. You do the same?
Yeah, that's what he meant to put.
Oh, you the same. Okay, all right, ladies.
So we have to rate you guys.
Y'all gotta rate us from 1 to 10. And can't use 7. Let's start with.
Right.
That's what the chat wanted. They sent the money, yeah. And then we gotta rate y'all. Okay, let's start with you.
I would give Cooley. I would give you like an 8.
Okay.
I would give Ease. I would have given you a 7, so I would go under. I would give you a 6.
So?
Okay.
Jess, yep, gotta rate us. And ladies, be real. Like y'all can rate us like a 4. You don't gotta be nice.
That's tough. That's real.
Be real.
Yeah, your girl gave me a 2 last week.
Oh, you did. She did.
Was she pretty?
I don't know. Can't remember.
She was cute.
Can't remember.
I'll rate Cooley a 9. And E, I'll give you an 8.
Oh.
Okay. All right. And you?
Cooley, I'll give you like maybe a 9.
Y'all being nice, man. Y'all could say I'm a 3.
I think that if
No,
you
I
just trimmed
wouldn't
your
say
beard, then you would be a 10.
No, heck no. Leave the beard.
No, it's just
That's
a little bit too
It's all
You have
preferences.
photos with-
unkept for me.
Yes.
I
he
do.
does.
No, keep the
I
beard.
was
Don't get
young.
rid of it. But it's just a little bit long for my personal preference.
Fair enough.
And since we
Yes.
can't use 7, then I would also give you a 6. Sorry, I like hair, so.
And yourself?
Well, she didn't even rate me.
Yeah, she said
Give
you're
you
6.
8.
Oh.
She said an 8. Girl,
What'd you say? 6?
I said a 6. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I like hair.
No, that's
so.
fine. That's fine. I'm chilling.
Oh, so
You can't use 7 though. You can't use 7.
Why?
That's what the
That's what the
Oh,
chat
sorry,
said.
right, sorry. I'll give you a 6,
Okay.
and I'll give him
No, I am a 6, but with a fresh cut, woo, I'm a good 8. I'm
Okay,
a good 8.
period.
and I'll give you a 9. Your height, and
The height is the cheat
Okay.
code.
Oh yeah, the
That's
height is
definitely
the
what
cheat
The
code.
height is the cheat
The height
code.
be the cheat code, man. Okay. And Ease, you want to go ahead and rate the girls?
I gotta rate
Yeah,
them.
you got to rate the girls.
Who should I go first?
You got to be no fugazi. You can start wherever you want, bro.
Jasmine.
Oh my gosh.
Jasmine, let me give you a 4.
Okay.
Ellie, I'll give you a 5. 5 is average.
Take it.
Veronica, I give you a 6, and I give you a 4 as well.
Wow. Okay.
That's all. Yeah. Yeah, cool. You next.
He only asked you, bro. We got G Herman sends in $2.
No, that's crazy. Now we're
Wow.
asking you. No, now we're asking
They don't be
you.
asking. Nah,
no,
they-
we're asking.
Oh, y'all asking?
We're asking. So now it's your turn.
Ah, come on, lady.
We're
No,
asking.
I mean, I'm very harsh. Y'all don't want me to go.
We don't care. He's harsh. Be harsh. It's your podcast
You
anyway.
sure,
Yeah, this
ladies?
is your
Let's be honest,
podcast.
so
All right, I
We
gotta
can't
be
get mad
no
about your
fugazi as
honesty.
well. All right, cool. Y'all want the rating? Let's start with you. 2. We got 2.
I can't win.
4. 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, I asked for it.
Yeah, ask for it.
Damn, y'all should have went first.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
that's
spare y'all's feelings and shit.
Who's y'all? I told you not to
But
spare my fee. I
fuck
already.
y'all.
I'm a.
Yeah, you can go again. You
Go
can
again,
be
yeah,
like,
go
Cooley,
again.
you a 3.
Yeah,
You a
no.
-1.
Yeah, y'all is both a 2 now. So
All right,
both
cool.
of it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool.
Yeah.
I got a 2. I got a 2
No, you
last
could be a
time.
4. You could be a 4 since you gave me a 4. But
That's
yours
higher
is
than the last girl that gave me.
See, y'all not being honest. Like,
Why don't y'all be honest?
y'all got to be able to rate us without like knowing what we think about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, my rating wouldn't change if y'all rated me a -0. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be the same.
Wait, before you do,
Oh, go ahead.
now rate each other. You
I
go
guess this is
first.
a good one.
You go first. Rate all these girls, and then we're gonna have every girl rate.
Oh, let's do this then. We're gonna add a little bit to it.
Yeah.
Let's start over here.
Oh shit.
So this is what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna rate the girl next to you,
Okay.
and then you're gonna give one thing that she can improve on, and only looks. So a rating.
But I think she's all right.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay.
So a rating, and then one thing that she can improve on, and then so you're gonna do her. You are gonna do her. You are gonna do her, and then you are gonna do her. So
Boom, boom.
so it's gonna just go around this way.
And chat, pay attention because I gotta.
You got
pay
something for it?
attention.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
pay
it.
attention.
Go ahead, Jasmine.
Okay.
So you got rate her and
And
then
be
give her-
honest, no fugazi.
Yeah.
I definitely rate her a 7.
Okay.
Wait, we can't use 7, right? So I'll bump
You
it up.
could use
No,
a
you can use
7
whatever.
for this.
You can use
Oh,
whatever.
For this
okay.
you can, yeah.
I'll definitely rate her a 7 or 8.
Kind of speaking to Mike for me if you can.
And
What can she improve on?
I don't know. I think she's really pretty. I don't,
Just do one thing.
One thing.
Yeah, one
Name
thing.
one.
It's like she said I need to cut my beard. So it's like you could pick something.
I don't know. Stand up. I could tell her to stand up.
Oh yeah, you can start.
All right.
She
with
wants to stand up. Yeah, she can stand up if she
Put it
wants
on
to.
camera 4.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, turn it on. Hold up real quick. Stay right there. You
Yeah,
gotta turn
don't
it on
move. Don't
camera.
move.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I like her. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but turn it back.
You like this?
Right there, right there. Stay right there. No. Ellie, stay right there and turn around. There you go. Do 360. There we go.
All right, cool. Now go
All right.
ahead.
So maybe squats. Make her butt look plumped up more.
Okay.
Okay, so she could do squats.
Maybe some
All right.
squats.
All right, fair
I love
enough.
that.
Now
Thank you. I'm
you
hitting
could go ahead and rate her.
I'll get there. It's all right.
You're gonna go around now. Rate Veronica.
Yeah.
I still have to rate people.
No.
Oh,
you
her.
good.
I do the
Okay.
rating.
Yeah, you rate her.
I'd give you like a 5 or a 6. The only thing I would change is probably your shoes and the blazer with the outfit. I'd probably just change your outfit a little bit.
Okay.
But I think you're cute.
Thank you.
Okay, and then you rate her.
I'll do a 5. I just don't. I mean, I'm not a big like huge tattoo. Yeah,
So you would.
just put a
So
bra on because.
so what is something she could fix? What, take not having tattoos?
I mean, I personally don't like like
It's your opinion.
yeah.
There's no
I
right
mean, I
one.
don't like big tattoos. I have tattoos, but like very small.
What's the number rating you gave her?
A 5.
5. Okay, and then she can improve on the tattoos. You don't really like, so less tattoos.
I just don't like them. You know what I mean? Like I.
Okay, fair enough. So, all right, so less tattoos. That's what she's saying. Okay, now you rate her.
Okay, I would give you. I feel
like
bad
the
to
face,
gas
I'm sorry,
it.
like the face.
Don't lie either.
I was
You
say you
better-
definitely don't have to lie. My feelings can never be hurt.
Yeah, we family here. We chilling.
I would give you like
Like,
a solid 6.5, but I feel like everybody could always benefit from a good little eyelash.
Oh, I took my shits out today.
So yeah, everybody look cute.
Like I never even have my hair like this. I always have weave in. It's just that I had to let my hair breathe because I had it in for almost like a month, and I was like, you know what? Gotta let my bald headed ass breathe.
Okay, all right, yeah. You funny. All right, chat. We got. You had anything else or no? Okay, we got G Herman and ladies. Think of some questions after I get through the super chats. We're gonna get to y'all. You got some more questions, and But we got G Herman sends in $2. Bipolar psychoaffect disorder. Personality disorder. Okay, I think he was talking about that one crazy chick. Okay. No Filter says, Cooley is right. Women usually ain't funny. Humor is a useful tool to get in that coochie. Simply put, there is a higher incentive for men to have jokes, which is in turn produce greater comedic results. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, there's definitely an incentive for men to be funny. You know, women like to feel the vibes. So, yeah, you're speaking facts, man. We got Holiday Tone says in $2. Describe in your words what an ugly woman is. Good question, Holiday Tone. All right. Did the other two ladies go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ask them.
You guys going to the bathroom? I said no.
Okay, tell them to come on back. We live. We got a question for the ladies.
Alright, they come back.
Oh, okay, bet. All right, let's start with you over here then. The question is, describe in your own words what is an ugly woman.
A bitter, evil, miserable bitch.
Bitter, evil, miserable girl. Okay.
No, bitch. Cooley, a bitch.
Yeah, I
Cooley
don't
don't curse.
Oh,
I got a curse
forgot
for
we're
him.
live. Sorry
I
about that.
cursed for him.
But really though.
No, I don't cuss at all, but yeah. Okay, so a bitter, evil,
miserable
bitch. Got it.
Wait, what was the question?
The question is, Holiday Tone says, describe in your words what an ugly woman is. So you got to describe an ugly woman. She said a bitter, evil, miserable, bitch.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what would be the looks though? As far as looks, what would be?
Oh, honestly, me personally, I'm bisexual and I'm very attracted to women. But just like, I feel like when somebody just looks unput together, basically, type shit, then that's just like not giving for me.
Does weight bother you? Does she have to be a certain weight? Does she
No, not at all.
So she could be 300 pounds and you in
Well,
there?
I've never even personally met somebody that big before.
You
But
get what I'm trying to say.
You know, like a big chick. You seen a big girl.
I dated a man though that was definitely.
We're not
like
talking about men
250
here.
Before though, so
Talking about
it's
women.
You talking about a girl?
A girl, yeah.
Would you eat a chick vagina? You said you bi. So would you eat a chick vagina out that is 250 pounds and she 5'4"?
If she built the right way.
But she 5'4".
If she's.
But she
Yes,
5'4".
yes or
How can
no?
she be built any other way?
Yeah, like
Slim thick.
How can she be slim
If
thick
she
when she
stomach is
5'4"?
thick,
She
then
got
I'm
booty
down
do.
for
Her
it.
stomach sticking up. What did her booty
I'm
do?
not gonna lie, I love a little belly. I think that's cute.
No,
So
ain't a
you
little
telling me,
belly.
time out. You telling me that you lifting up the booty, lifting up
No,
the
I
belly
feel like to
to
that
eat the
degree is
coochie?
insane. I feel like to a certain degree, when it becomes like a health issue, then like that's a problem. But if you're just like bigger and just like chubby, then who gives a fuck?
So do you think big girls have a higher probability or a lower probability of having problems with their pH balance?
I don't know. Honestly, I just feel like it depends on how much you take it. Maybe more because probably you get more sweaty.
Sweat.
But if you have like a BBL or like a big old fat ass, then I feel like that's like the same shit type shit. To an extent.
Nah.
To an extent, especially if you got a big old BBL back
Yo, you
there.
capping right now.
I feel like that's. I don't have a
Okay.
BBL, so I don't know. But that's just
When
how I
you-
feel.
when you
If you got a
go-
lot of ass, then you're gonna sweat in the crack. The fuck, like.
But I don't think it has to do with the pH, right? That's the back there.
Well, he's just implying though that if you're like bigger, then it's more
Let's just move on with the question. What about you? What? Describe in your own words what an ugly woman is.
Physically.
Oh, physically.
Physically.
Yeah, let's go physically. Yeah.
And be honest.
Hygiene. If you don't take care of yourself. No.
No more
I
physical.
mean-
We can't see hygiene. That woman was
You
farting
can
on a
tell
podcast.
if
Could we see it? Did it come up green? Was it green smoke? No.
No, but she
No,
wasn't
yeah, but you
She
can
smelled
tell.
it.
Like you can tell
if somebody
who
don't brush their
someone
hair.
who takes care of themselves. Like
Pick another one.
Yeah, pick another one.
okay,
You work out. Just say it.
fit, I guess. Fit. Like if you're, you're in a
If you're not in shape,
in shape.
you can
Okay.
say it. You can say it. You're not gonna.
A woman that's not in shape will be considered ugly. All right. What about you?
I'm bisexual as well. I prefer very like feminine girly girls. So I feel I'm not into like dykes. And
Oh,
stuff
you
like
are.
that.
So why you ain't let her kiss you on the forehead?
She's not my type. She is not my type. I like, very well put together, like pretty girls, nails done, hair done, toes
Yeah.
done. Everything needs to be done. So if it's not really done, I'm not necessarily attracted to you.
Okay. So okay, fair enough. You answered it. What about you? What would you consider an ugly woman in your own words?
Physically.
The way they speak.
Physically.
Oh, physically. The way they dress.
What would be the bad way they dress?
Like dirty.
Describe
I
it.
hate dirty sneakers. That's the first thing I always look at on anybody.
You talking
their
about her
sneakers.
Jordans when they
Heavy. Like I hate. Like
Heavy.
It's sneakers is definitely one, and then I'll look at fingernails.
Okay.
If I see her fingernails and they're like nasty to me, it's just like. It could be.
Okay, no, that's physical. That would
Okay.
make her ugly. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. All right, we got Angel and Envy. Welcome back. Says sends him $5. Now that Sabretooth from X-Men is going,
Wow.
rate yourselves, ladies, and then the girl next to you. They already did that. Then, ladies, rate my guys on the couch. Okay, yeah, they already did that, man. We already did that. Yep. So let's get to the next one. Holiday Tone sends him $5. Who needs who? If you were in a burning building, give 2 characteristics that you would like for the person to come and save you to have. No repeat answers. Start with you. So if you're in a burning building, give 2 characteristic traits that you want the person to save you to have. What's those 2 characteristic traits that you want this person to have?
Strong and smart.
What about you? You can't repeat the same answers.
Brave and courageous.
Say that again.
Brave and courageous.
Got it.
Not afraid and
So fearful and.
fearful and
I'm sorry. Fearless.
Fearless.
Fearless. My fault. Fearless. My bad.
yeah, sorry. Fearless and crap. Crap.
Let's go to her.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm gonna say sturdy built and sexy.
Sturdy what?
Sturdy built.
Sturdy
Okay,
built.
so muscular
Yeah, because she took strong. So
and sexy. So the person that you want to save you out of a burning building, you want them to be attractive? What does that have to do with your
because
life?
we ran out of words though, so that's just like would be a
Well,
fun
at
plus.
least she's,
Yeah,
muscular, so-
well, he said no repeats, so I'm trying to get in on this.
All right.
I gave him
Now
this.
my question, starting with you. Who do you think would embody those traits, a man or a woman, to save you from a burning building?
A man, obviously.
What about you?
It can be both.
Who do you think that will embody them traits? A man or a woman?
Man, yeah.
A man.
A man.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
No delusion.
Had to get the answer.
Yeah.
She said it could be both. It could be a woman.
Who would you want to save you in the burning building?
Like generally speaking, I'm sure there are some men that's stronger than scrawny men. I'm sure there are some women that's stronger than scrawny men, but
Emphasis on
not
scrawny.
really. Yeah, like they're scrawny, they're weak, they're not doing anything. Okay, we got Ava, how you say that? Avdol.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, but appreciate the support. Sends in $20. Ladies, what does a man need to have in order for you to accept him having multiple women? and he communicates this to you up front. Okay, good question.
That's a great question.
Let's start with you. So what does a man need to have in order for you to accept him having multiple women, but he communicates this with you right up front, like, hey, I'm have multiple women. That's what I'm doing. Now, it's not going to be open on your end. Your end is closed. You can't have men. But on his end, he can have multiple women. What does he need to have for you to accept that?
I gotta come first.
Okay. So you first.
Yeah, always.
Got it. What about you?
I would say the same thing, and a lot of money.
She didn't-
A lot of money. Because
Okay, same.
multiple kids
Come first, and you need him to have a lot of money.
a lot of money,
What
multiple
about you?
houses.
Obviously, in reality, I wouldn't, but I would. If I did, I would have to come first.
Have to come first. And what about you?
If it was closed on my end, then that's just something that I would never accept or be okay with, to be honest.
Facts.
Y'all ladies think y'all special. I gotta come first. What if you
No,
just don't
yeah.
We could
qualify
just
to
be
come
honest.
first?
We could both be
Take me out the
outside, but
roster.
you just gotta let me know.
Yeah, but a man doesn't
Take
want
me
you to
out
be
the
outside.
roster
He
if
wants you
I
to be
don't
all for
qualify.
him.
So then he don't got to be outside either. No, we could
Listen,
both be
when
inside.
you're outside, it's disgusting. When he's outside, we're not saying it's not disgusting, but it's just not as disgusting as you being outside.
Because you guys because you women can get sex way easier than this man. If you go into a club, right? If you ladies go into a club and it's just predominantly men, and you guys say, hey, which one of you guys want to have sex with me? Majority of them are going to say yes.
He's stating the fact that it's not respectable for you to be outside. Like
It's too easy for you
things
guys to
that
say
By
you
that, I don't
do.
even mean having sex or anything like that.
That's what we're talking
though.
about.
But like, no.
We're talking about an open relationship. You said that. Well, I don't want to.
But even just like to like emotionally be into another man though, like not everything has to be completely.
No, it
sexual.
doesn't work that way, because if you're mostly into another man, then you're most likely going to have sex with him. Because women, when they have sex with another man, emotions are involved. Women cannot have sex with another man if she does not like him.
Yeah, but you guys gotta understand that not every woman is going to, like you said, if there's men's in the club and they ask, oh, who wants to have sex with me? Not every woman is going to go.
I'm
We
not,
don't
no,
wanna
that's not what
have
I'm saying. What I'm
sex.
saying is it's easy for women to get sex. Meaning, if you guys could go in a club full of men and say, hey, which one of you guys would like to have sex with me? The majority of them are going to say yes. Now, if I did that, I'm going to look like a creep. You know what I mean? A predator. It's not going to be accepted. It's not going to, it's not going to look right. It's not
The
going to look
point
good
he's
for me.
making is the respect
Yeah.
factor. Anybody play video games?
No.
No. But like, I mean, let's just hypothetically say if you and your friend was playing a video game and you beat the game on hard mode, but your friend beat the game on easy mode, who would have more respect, you or your friend? Who would have more respect?
The person on the hard mode.
The person that beat the game on hard mode. Now, he's just saying that women, when you play the game of sex, you play it on easy mode, because since men are thirsty and want to have sex with you, it's easy for you to have sex with men. Men, we play the game on hard mode. Women are complex creatures. You can like someone, really like a man, and not even have sex with a man. It's like, oh, you said the wrong thing. You don't qualify anymore. So you're very picky. You have high standards. So a man needs to meet standards in order to have sex with a woman. So if a man is good at doing this and he's meeting all of these women's standards, by default, he must be doing something right. Right? But if you're having sex with a whole lot of men, since it's easy for you, you're obviously doing something wrong. Make sense? So going back to you, where you said that if you're in a relationship with a man and it's easy on your end, right? I mean, and it's open on your end, open on his end, you're saying that, well, no, I want it open on my end too. The only way that I would accept that if I can get my cheeks clapped by other men.
No, but that's not what I would be looking for, because if a man has multiple other women, then obviously he's emotionally invested with them in their time.
No, that's
and sleeping with them at night and shit like that. So why would it be wrong for me to have somebody emotionally invested in me as
do
well?
you think okay, now we're kind of conversation and kind of shifting. Now let's just speak about it logically, right? I ask you a question. Do you think, why do you think, since like the beginning of time, like monogamy wasn't really a thing? All the kings and sultans had many women. Any man that can make a fire and build some shelter and, hunt and gather, he's more likely to have, multiple women. But it was never the opposite way. Like, there was never a woman, right, having multiple men. Why do you think that was?
I don't know, because women are more reserved.
Nope, I'll tell you why. The reason why is because if a woman is promiscuous, she doesn't know who the baby father is, right? Because there wasn't any DNA test. If a man is promiscuous, I can sleep with all four of you, but I know that I will be the father, right? I can sleep with all four of you, and I know that I'm the father. But if you sleep with four guys in here, all four of us, we don't know who the father is. Right? So it's literally evil. You'll be doing an evil act because we don't know who the father is. We don't know who this child belongs to. Right? So since we don't know who the child belongs to, if it's thousands of years ago, no one is going to protect and provide for you. Now you got to just be a single mom because it's like, I don't want her. I don't want her. We don't know who the father is. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if I sleep with all of y'all, I'm the father. You know, as long as y'all not promiscuous, but I sleep with all of y'all, I know I'm the father. I can still take care of that kid. We know that kid would have my last name. But your kid, we don't know who that father's last name he would take. That's why it's immoral. That's why it's evil. So that's the difference to it. Even now, that's us speaking about it thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, before DNA tests and all of that. Now let's just bring it back, right? The reason why it's disgusting for a woman, because... But quick example, right? If I pass around this water, right? Pass around this water and everyone drinks it. Put it like this. Let's just pass it around. Take this water, okay? Mm-hmm. And give it back to me. Take this water and give it to her. All right, get past the water over there. All right, bring it back. Pass it to me. Okay. Now, Ease, act like you drinking the water. Just like go like that. Okay, boom. Now, Ease drunk the water. Now, let me pass it to you. After Ease has drank that water, do you think that water is more contaminated?
It's still fucking water, though.
Do you think it's more contaminated?
Well, there's like mouth germs on the bottle.
Exactly. Now, pass it back to me. Well, the analogy of what I'm trying to display here, this example, is that women are like water. Like if you're being passed around and multiple men is tasting you and dipping a finger in you and doing things with you, you become contaminated, right? Mm-hmm. So that's disgusting because you have a hole and people go inside that hole. We don't have a hole. No one goes inside us. We go inside other women. Furthermore, you peer bond with men. Statistics show that when a woman has a body count between 5 or 6, the ability for her to maintain a long-term relationship drops down to 20%, which means that the more sexual partners she acquires, she's unable to peer bond with her current or her future partner. You know what I'm saying? Because women have oxytocin, and oxytocin is a chemical that allows the woman to peer bond with her mate. So if you're peer bonding with all of these people, right? You peer bond with first guy, peer bond with the second guy. Now you're with the other guy. The more you go up, the less you'll be able to peer bond, right? Statistics also show that when a woman, married men that commit infidelity, they fall in love with the partner that they cheated with 20% of the time, right? But married women, when they commit infidelity, they fall in love with the partner that they cheated on with 70% of the time, right? So that means that since you're more likely to really bond with someone, and it's just not good. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't.
Now you said that the guy is having multiple women.
No, I'm understanding you. I'm just still laughing at something you said 5 minutes ago.
Because you said earlier that if the guy is sleeping with multiple women, he obviously has emotional attachment to them. That's what you said.
No, but I just mean though, like if a man is non-monogamous and is entertaining multiple women, then obviously like that takes out of our time together type shit. So then is giving like emotionally neglected. Like
okay, all right, okay.
That's how I see it. Not everything is about sex for me. So
okay,
yeah.
All right, fair enough. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's just like, do you understand? Like, if when you let guys hit it, they conquer you.
I mean,
men
like,
do the conquering,
yeah,
so we can never be conquered.
I get that, but then that's why if I'm having sex with someone, then I don't want you to be out having sex with someone else.
We're not saying that it's a good thing. Both parties, I truly think, if they out being promiscuous, I think it's both disgusting and, you know, but at the end of the day, a woman sleeping around is just much different than a man sleeping around. Like, we can understand the differences between it. That's all we're trying to explain. We both know that is bad.
Do you think that there's a difference between like sleeping around and like dating and exploring and trying to meet people?
When you're dating and exploring, are you sleeping with the people that you're dating and exploring?
No, but
with?
like not all the time. But like
so sometimes
things could progress.
So it's
to
the
that
same
point.
thing, whether it's sometimes or not. You're sleeping around. It doesn't matter if you're sleeping with every other guy or every two guys.
But I
every
feel
three
like
guys.
it's like it has to do also though with like the intentions of like if you're just like fucking to fuck anything, like that's one thing. But if you're really like trying to find your person and somebody that like your mind,
If you're
body,
really
and
trying to
soul is
find your
compatible
mind,
with,
body,
then
and
that's
person,
different.
but you're having sex trying to find your mind, body, and person with all of these men, it's the same thing. Your intentions don't matter. It's the act, right? So, I mean, intentions matter on a multitude of things in life, for sure. But, I mean, it don't matter the intent. Like, at the end of the day, a whore is a whore.
So
like, it's not matter like that chick, she said, oh, I'm a reformed whore. You just had sex in the church. Like, you're still a whore. You get what I'm saying? It really don't matter.
How long do you think a woman should wait to have sex with a man?
That's all.
To me, I mean, how long do I think she should wait to have sex with a man? The right answer is wait until marriage. In the secular world that we live in, right? The answer would be, it's not about how long you wait. It's about if you use some discernment and try to have have a relationship with a guy, with a man that can provide you a future, a man that you like and you know it's going to be something good. And if you do have sex with that man, the key thing is just adding value outside of sex. Because if you do want something more than just sex, then if you add value outside of sex, the probability increases for you to retain that man after you have sex. I think where women make the mistake at, especially women that are promiscuous and they sleep around a whole lot, they have sex with a man, oh, vibes isn't right, they like, oh, I don't really like this, and then they move on and go to the next man. So then they increase their body count. It's like, well, are you just going to continuously having sex with a man without putting your all into that man? What's the point of that?
Yeah.
Like, you should at least try to put your all into the man, which is adding value outside of just your sexuality to try to get something from it. Because if you have sex with a man and you're not really getting anything from it, it's an L for you. Because then in time, you become an unruly individual and you don't have the ability to pair bond and to settle and feel content with yourself. Like, it's a beautiful thing when a woman can meet a man and she admires that man and she desires that man, and every other man is invisible. Literally, guys is transparent. She see through other men. She don't even see other niggas. They become transparent. It's a beautiful thing because that woman is able to submit and follow that man's lead. And they can build something beautiful, a good, beautiful household. And the kids that they raise would see how the woman admires the father and the father loves the woman. It's a good thing. But if you're just sleeping around a whole lot and not really trying to build anything, it's just going to add up more body counts, more trauma. The probability goes up for a man abusing you, a man using you, a man not treating you right. But guess what? You got to take accountability because you put yourself in those situations. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. Not really in this secular world, you don't got to wait at all, but just try to choose the right man that you want to do it with and then add value to him. Like that answer or no?
That's a good answer.
That's a guy. Cool.
It just sucks if you like wait to do it and then you find out like, ew, this is whack.
But
yeah, do you think that having bad sex is like
I
like
think
a
that's
reasonable
real.
deal breaker in a relationship?
No,
Because I do.
The only reason why you think it's bad sex is because y'all been too promiscuous.
Yeah, we comparing it from the last guy you had sex with
Yeah.
or the previous guys you had sex with.
No, but like if a man doesn't like I feel like you can kind of tell the difference though, almost like if
You
a
can't
man is
tell the
making you
difference.
feel no like if a man is
Yeah, go
kind of
ahead.
making you feel used versus like if he's really like paying attention to your body and like you know, like fucking you good type shit, like noticing what you're liking, doing more of that rather than just like you could really tell when like a man is just like fucking you to like get his nut off type shit.
Well, yeah,
Well, yeah, because you have past experience. Hold on, because you have past experience.
Exactly.
If you were a virgin, and the guy had sex with a virgin, it wouldn't be whack to you. But if you weren't a virgin, you had sex with a guy that was a virgin, it would be whack to you because you're comparing it from your past previous experience. Now let's just say let's just say tomorrow you meet a guy, whatever, you hit it off and you have sex with him, and he's not good. Well, and realistically, he can get better, just like the virgin guy and the virgin girl who had sex with each other got better. Like, for example, when I lost my virginity, to my girlfriend at the time I was 16, we both lost our virginity to each other. I'm pretty sure I was trash, but she didn't know I was trash because she had nothing to compare it to. But the sex got better and better as we kept doing it.
But you have
know
like
what
the
I'm saying?
patience though to teach somebody how to fuck you.
Well, you don't because you have past experiences, so you don't want
the
to.
guy definitely he definitely has to like view your body. Like he has to think of your body like a freaking canvas.
Exactly.
Like I've been with my man
though.
for 3 years, and at the beginning it wasn't everything, but now he's learned my body. It's totally
Right,
different.
so you gotta
could
give that
tell
some
though,
time. So
But you can really tell them when the man is really like paying attention to your body though, type shit.
No,
Versus
yeah, of
when
course.
you don't give a
But
fuck.
I feel
at all,
like
though.
you-
and that's the difference though between good sex
even
and
if
bad sex
it's
to me.
even if it's not like the best you've had, it will get better the longer you guys with. Like, I
Exactly.
promise you.
But what I'm saying is
Because it
like
definitely wasn't
Because you're learning
it
each other,
at the
yeah.
beginning.
attention to your body, that's the difference to me.
Some
between,
guys
like,
just doesn't
good
know
and
how
bad.
to do a female.
Some
That's
guys just
how
don't
it is. Mm-hmm.
know. But if they like you and they
They're
want
gonna learn.
to be with you, they'll make sure to do better and better each and every time. It's just that simple. You know what I mean?
It's twofolds. You can look at it on the guy's end. You can look at it on a woman's end. Let's just talk about the guy's ends first. So you can look at it on the guy's end. You know, if there isn't, if he's not, like you said, like I get what you're saying. If the guy's just hitting it because that's all it is, he get in and out. He not really caring about pleasing you. He just trying to go ahead and bust his nut and forget about you. That's on the guy's end. But there's not. I understand that part, but that's like the only thing on the guy's end. Everything else is on the female's end because you grant access to sex. So it's about the men that you choose that you grant access sex to. You know what I mean? So not only that, you're looking for a man to be into you. Like he's into the sex and stuff like that. So that's the guy that you choose. That's you building up chemistry with that man. Not only that, that's like Ease was saying, and he was explaining, the more sexual partners you have, you start to compare and contrast with the past experiences that you had. So yeah, you let Tyrone hit it. He had the 10-incher. He hanging. He's 6'4". Life is good. He got bread. He already got the panties wet before you even walk in the door because you already FaceTimed him and he just that nigga. He done raised you up, right?
Amen.
So he ain't even got to do too much, really. He just throw the wang in there, bang, you already da-da-da. He go ahead and do his thing and your eyes roll, your toes curled, and you feel like you in heaven. You feel me?
Okay.
Ain't really even do too much. He ain't eat the box like Kenny did. Kenny was a box eater. Doing too much. He was doing all these extra things, trying to just assert too much. But Tyrone, he was chilling and he wowed you, right? Now the thing is, you got Byron come up. Byron comes up and he got to compete against Tyrone. Guess what? Tyrone gave you a good experience, but he wasn't trying to wife you, right? He just hit it. Yeah, good experience, smashing it, but that's all it was. But now every guy after Tyrone you're comparing to, like, dang, you ain't good enough. Tyrone had a yah-yah. Right? Tyrone put it on you. So he's speaking facts, like the more sexual partners you have, the harder it is for you to pair bond. The harder it is for you to feel content and feel satisfied is because other people was better, bigger than the other guys that
Honestly,
you've
not
been
even
with.
gonna lie, that's definitely so real and factual, and I'm glad you put this into perspective of life for me.
Yo, no, for real. So now it's just like, it's a term that Rollo Tomasi likes to use. It's called alpha widow. Like, you get with the alpha, the big dog, you always gonna be yearning for the big dog again. Like, you never really gonna feel satisfied until you get that top dog again.
Facts, that's so real, honestly.
Yeah, she looked like she think about Tyrone like, dang, Tyrone. She ain't over here la-la-land like, dang, homie, better text me again.
I know, my stomach got butterflies and shit right now.
Yo.
Love the honesty, no fugazi.
Yeah, that's how it works. So the key thing is, women, like your daughters, you wouldn't want your daughter to be out there trying to experience a lot to find a man. No, you would want her to try to have discernment, which is good judgment, and pick a good man and have sex with that one man. Two virgins having sex together, you have nothing to compare and contrast with, right? You don't know anything else. So obviously, even if you don't orgasm the first time, the second time, you're with this man, you don't know anything about that stuff yet. You're not using toys and all of that on all of those things. So I would say that women become their own problem when it comes to their sexuality because you sleep around too much and you hold the key to it. Imagine this. We hold the key to a relationship. Say if we're just giving a relationship to every girl we meet, y'all gonna be like, you need to chill and start source out the girls that you're giving a relationship to, because these girls are just using you for your money. They're just no good for you. They're this and this. Like, you'll be like, the man is the problem because you're giving the relationship to the wrong women. So we have to say that the woman is the problem because she's giving sex to the wrong men. That's how it goes. But good stuff. Ladies, before I get to the super chats, do y'all got any questions? You seem like you got a question.
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This was a funny podcast, bro.
It really was.
Freaking had that chick, man. She was wild, bro. The other girl left too, chat. She had to dip because she had to leave early. Okay, we got You're excellent, sir. Sends in $10. Still, no one cares about her convo. Let's get back to men speaking. That's corny, dude. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, fair enough. What?
I said that was a while ago.
Oh, yeah, that was okay. It could have been about anything. Okay, Superman says in $10. He says, for the lady who says she don't cheat, women love those friendships because their girl or gay best friend know the truth about them cheating, and if they maybe had sex with the friend or gay best friend. So that's about you. So remember, you said that you don't cheat. You never cheated on your man. And remember, you chose to cheat on your man rather than rat on your best friend. Mm-hmm. So he's pretty much saying that the reason why you chose to cheat on your man and not rat on the best friend is because the best friend got dirt on you already cheating on your man. So it's like, I'm not going to rat on my best friend because she's going to tell my man that I cheated.
No, that's a lie.
That's a good point.
Even if I did cheat, she wouldn't, but no.
Okay, fair enough. Holiday Tone says in $2. He says, is a woman who has sex without emotions broken? Start with you.
Wait, is a woman
who has sex without emotions broken?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay. What about you?
Same.
What about you?
Yeah.
Did you ever have sex without emotions?
Yes. I'm speaking from experience.
Are you broken?
Yeah, but I'm definitely on my healing journey right now, so not too much. But
okay.
That's the bump for the no fugazi. I love the honesty.
You give her a no fugazi.
No fugazi.
I'm talking about.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's go with the next chat then. We got You're excellent, sir. Since in $20. Man, appreciate the love, man. Let's give you one of these too.
No fugazi.
All right, we got all men are broke. Women have all the money. Men know what to do with money. Men takes money. We're not intimidated. Keep stewing. Okay. I see what you're saying. That's when we were talking about that convo there. Jay Walker, welcome to the gang, brother. Welcome to the gang. It looks like it's a girl too. Welcome to the squad. Thank you for joining the membership. We got No Filter since in $5. F the forest and the bear. Who would you rather be stuck in the jungle with? A random man or random tiger? Or yeah, go ahead. Okay, so who would you rather be stuck in a jungle with? Start with you. A random man or a random tiger?
I think a random man.
Okay, what about you?
sorry, but the tiger.
And why?
Sorry, y'all. Because I feel like the worst that a tiger could do is kill you, but a man could do much worse to you.
What's worse than death?
Right.
Like being like that are raped or tortured, because then you have to live with like lifelong psychological damage, and I think that that's a fate worse than death. That's just my personal opinion, but
Okay, so you're saying that the man can torture you,
yes.
But the tiger can't torture
Well,
you?
the tiger, like, if the tiger really like, the tiger, first of all, too, wouldn't, like, eat you out of, like, a malicious intention. Like, the tiger would really eat you because it's hungry or feels intimidated, and
That ain't malicious to a human?
No, but, like, that's not, like, just the evil for its own personal gain type shit. Like, a man will really rape a woman just because he feels like it, and that makes him feel good.
Let's use the word grape instead of the R
sorry.
word. You're fine,
I
though.
keep forgetting.
All good. All good. Now you're fine. You're good.
But yeah, like, that's just like for his own personal, like, whatever he got going on. If a tiger's gonna come up to you and eat you, okay, that tiger's like hungry. That's like a more like regular. I don't know. I would rather just die than be tortured and have psychological damage.
Got it. So you're saying that the tiger isn't gonna first bite off your foot, eat that, chew that up, you're bleeding out, then bite off your arm, maybe nibble on some fingers.
Well, yeah,
rip
that
the skin
could be,
off your back.
You know, it could be like slow and
That
like
just came in
more bad. But honestly, just like imagining that gives me way less chills than like imagining like a man like holding me down and ripping my clothes off of me. So.
Do you have any like PTSD or trauma? Have you ever been raped before?
Yeah, I have pretty bad PTSD. I take like medication and stuff for it.
From being raped before?
Yeah.
I see why you, and I'm sorry that you went through that. I'm sorry that another man put you through such a traumatic experience, and it still weighs, heavy on your heart. And I'm sorry with that experience that you had, it gave you a disdain view of the man, and that's why you chose to be in a forest with the tiger over a man. I know it had to been a root cause for that. So thank you for sharing and being honest, but I would say that that's what's skewing your perception of men, is because that one man that
I definitely
did you
agree
dirty.
with that, but healing takes time, and I feel like coming back from something like that and to learn to trust and stuff like that, again, is really hard. But I do understand that my perception is definitely skewed from that, and it really like sucks and hurts me, TBH. But like, it's just something that I have to like learn to deal with and accept and heal from, basically. But that takes time, like that's something really like hard.
Got you. Do you think it's right to hold all men accountable for one man's cruel actions?
No, but I feel like it would be stupid of me to not have a type of guard up when something like that could so easily happen to me again, especially like the environment that I spend my time in and stuff like that. I feel like it's very natural and honestly, I feel like it would just be kind of like stupid for a woman to not have their guard up like that type.
Let me ask you a question. So the question was, would you rather be in a forest with a man instead of a tiger? Do you think that you can negotiate with a man over a tiger?
Not all men.
Generally speaking, you can't negotiate with a tiger at all. They don't speak. We don't speak to tigers. So there's no negotiations, right? So since you're looking at the worst case scenario anyway, because you can be stuck in a forest with the man that is trying to help you out and help you create fires and build some shelters to protect you. You didn't think about that side. You only looked at the cruel side of it, the negative side. Like, this man could grape me. This man can take advantage of me. He can, do treacherous things to me, right? That's this angle that you're looking at. I'm just you're looking at the glass half empty instead of half full. You're in a forest alone. A woman being in the forest alone, do you know how to create a fire?
Not really.
Nah. Do you know how to clean water? Do you know how to clean water?
Yeah, with the little things, whatever, you gotta boil.
You don't know how to clean water. Do you know how to hunt?
Not really.
You don't know how to hunt. So obviously, you being in the woods, in a forest by yourself, your probability of surviving is going to be extremely low. So if you in a forest and you happen to see a man, you can view it. It's not to say not to be cautious, right? You always want to be cautious. That's just the natural thing, right? Even if you were graped or not graped, I think all women would be cautious because men are stronger, right? Physically superior than women. But you could also look at it like, okay, at least I'm not alone. And if something happens, I can still negotiate with this man. But if I'm in a forest with a tiger is stronger than a lion. A tiger is stronger than a lion. In a fight alone, a tiger and a lion, the tiger would win. Tigers are bigger and stronger. So you literally in the woods and in the forest with the animal that can tear you apart and you can't negotiate anything. You are meat. You are done.
Yeah, but
fully dead.
honestly, though,
With the man, though, there is a probability that you can still survive and actually not even survive, actually, you know, fully.
not for nothing
good.
though, and like not to get like way so deep in like that, but like in my own personal situation, like I definitely tried to negotiate and like literally like beg this man to like stop
Yeah, I
and leave me
understand.
alone, and that's just not always what every man will give you. And I just
Yeah.
think, you know,
No, I understand you have a. I hope
because
that
the same way
guy.
the man could leave you alone, so could the tiger.
Tiger's not gonna leave you alone, baby girl. You're done. But I understand your past trauma, and I understand how it's skewing your worldview now towards all men. And that's truly understandable.
No, I know
I have a
it's
daughter,
not all
so
men,
that's
but it
something
would
that
just be stupid of me to not have my guard up for otherwise.
it'll also be stupid of you to choose the tiger rather than the man.
No, I don't think so.
If you look at probabilities, right? Like anything's possible, right? Of course it's possible. It happened to you, and I'm sorry that happened to you, right? The probabilities, there's a 99.999% chance that that tiger is going to eat you. You're not going to live. A man graping you and taking advantage of you and doing those treacherous things, bro, grape really isn't that prevalent in the United States as people like to really make it out to be.
That is not true at all.
Prevalent meaning that there's not 50% of women being raped. There's not 50% of men
I
being
honestly
raped.
think
The
that
percentage is we know the percentage is actually, and Steve, if you can pull them up on your phone, get it. And we have the we actually got to get all the stats and everything linked in the description for y'all because we do have them all. But it's low. I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's extreme. Like it's less than 20%.
But those are
I-
out of just
actually-
all.
I would say it's less than 20%.
But those are probably out of all of like police reports and people actually reported. What happened to me? Like,
Sexual violence is nearly 18.3.
And that's just the
That's
violence.
people that
Yeah, that's it. So we don't have the actual stats on the actual like the intercourse. Yeah, we don't have the intercourse part, and that's just the sexual violence. That's just SA, right? If we're speaking about like the grape, meaning that actually you sex like inside intercourse, that stat would be lower than 18%. So I'm saying that if we're just looking at percentages, 99%. Let's just go with 18% and 99% chance. 18% chance that the man is going to grape you. Let's just go ahead and I'll grant it there, right? 99% chance that that tiger is going to eat you. Why wouldn't you choose the man?
Because y'all dumb.
This guy.
no, just because the possibilities of what could happen are worse.
'Kay.
Can I ask the girls a question?
Save it real quick. I'm going to just ask her this last question.
That wouldn't even be 18% of men, though. The chances would be even lower than 18%. Because it's not 18% of men are sexual violators.
Oh, that was overall?
18% of women that have been sexually violated.
Oh, yeah, dang. Yeah, so it's even lower.
Total men, it would be even less.
Yes, even lower. It's like probably the 0.%.
So when you did the bear, you did the tiger and the man question.
Tiger and the man. I got her next, real quick. So
I'm definitely picking a man.
Okay, so
I want a stranger.
You
Okay,
oh,
so
wait, wait, time out. You're choosing to be in the forest with the man instead of the tiger.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you're not
so
choosing
let me
the
ask you
tiger.
something.
Go ahead.
So you just met me today. I'm a stranger. So if me and you were stuck in the wilderness,
No offense, but I would be very scared.
Oh, easy. Yeah, I already went through. You was in the bathroom. I already went through it all with her. Yeah.
You an idiot.
Yeah, let's just move on. Nah, well, she gave.
you were going to die, guaranteed. If you
No,
stuck.
but I gave Cooley a
Yeah,
very
she
good
gave.
explanation.
She explained her story.
It's
Yeah,
dumb,
we went through it. He's like, wait, what's going on? He's like, well, yeah, she explained her personal views and why she chose. Fair enough. We got Hakeem Shabazz sends in $5. Jody nailed that to the cross. Jody nailed that to the cross. Who you talking about, Jody? Jody nailed that. I don't know. Shabazz, elaborate.
No, so she talking about. She was talking about like when you was talking about Tyrone and we were talking about her sexual past, sex being because she's thinking about when she was thinking about the dude.
Oh yeah, Jody from Baby Boy.
Because you had it thinking about the dude that she was alpha widowed by.
Alpha widowed by.
And
Talking about Jody.
that
That's
coming
Jody.
from, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
he's Jody.
That's funny. I see what y'all doing. Okay, ladies, we done with the chats right now. Anyone that wants to send any more chats, go ahead and send them in. We gonna bring it over to the ladies. Any questions, ladies? No questions.
Didn't you just have one?
Yeah, but then I'm not gonna lie, I forgot it. So I'm
Damn.
sorry, y'all. I'm so
So
sorry.
you would really choose a tiger over a man. You
Yes,
think
and
that
I
you would live
would.
longer?
Bro, we went through that. Yeah, she.
Yeah, it's definitely it's way deeper
Yeah, it's way deeper than that,
yeah.
bro.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
I'm living alone. All right.
Trust me.
All right.
Okay, ladies, let's do last thoughts on the podcast then. This is the part of the podcast where, tell me how you like the podcast. And if you have any other questions, you can go ahead and ask any questions that you have. Actually, before we get to that, Holiday Tone just sent them $5. He says, ladies, why do you think that you don't care what a man wants or thinks? I can prove it. What's one thing you've learned today? No repeats. FYI, you're all broken.
Wait, he wants to know what's one thing that we learned today?
Yeah. Pretty much he said, let's just go with that. Start with you. What's one thing that you learned today?
Come back, because I got to remember exact words what you said. But it
Okay.
was something you said.
Let's go with you, Mamacita.
I mean, everybody has their own point of view of everything.
You've been through that before you came here, though. I don't count. Give us another
Everyone
one.
has their
Veronica.
own. Yeah, what's one thing you learned today? And if you didn't learn anything, totally fine. You can just say
I
no.
mean, I did learn a lot about your perspective, because not a lot of men sit down and this is like, I mean, I've never had a, like a father and teach me, certain things like, men.
About male nature and stuff
Yes,
like that.
exactly.
Okay.
So, listening to you guys, even though, some things I didn't agree, but that's okay because that's your.
Like what?
I mean, there was a lot of things. I'm not gonna point out everything.
Okay, just point out one. Just point
back
out one.
and forth the thing, but
You could point out one thing if you want.
oh my gosh,
Just point it out.
like I said, I cannot think of. There was a lot, but anyways,
I don't
So-
think most women say that they don't agree with things. I don't think you don't actually agree with it. I think when I say things, you don't like how I say it. So then it creates an emotional response. So then it's like, ew, I don't like the way this make me felt. So I disagree with this.
You're right. Probably the way you said things. Yeah, like I said, everybody has,
But why does that matter? How things are said? As long as it's the truth. If something is true, why does it matter how it's being said? It's the truth. Now it's one thing if you're trying to.
It's like it's like if you were let's say in a relationship, like it matters how you say things to your woman. You understand? Like the
to y'all, yeah.
tone and all that. So it does matter.
But that's the difference between men and women. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool.
If we speak to you guys a certain way,
yeah, it's
you guys would not like it.
Like,
But you guys could speak to us a certain way. It goes both ways.
Would you?
Yeah.
Well, not exactly.
What?
No, it doesn't go both ways. So when you're at work, right?
And that's
if
the
you
next
work
issue.
for a company, let's just have the conversation, right? If you work for a company, are you going to speak to your boss the same way your boss speaks to you?
You are not my boss.
Let me
Okay,
stop. Okay,
okay,
got it.
no.
You're not.
No, I will not.
Right? And the fact that you just said you are not my boss is because you view your boss as more than your man, and that's your problem. It's the problem the way you view the man.
My boss pays me.
And your
Amen.
man currently right now takes care of you and your 4 kids.
Let's not wait. We're not talking about my situation here.
Let's just speak in
We're
general.
Just in general. Let's say I'm not in that situation. If I was a female, just with a regular man, and I'm working, he's working.
No, yeah, but
He
if the
should not
man is
speak
paying,
to me in any way that he does not want me to speak to him.
Okay, got you.
talking
Currently,
about
a
disrespect
man,
here.
and we're not talking about
No, like-
disrespect because I didn't disrespect anyone today.
no.
no.
Got it. Okay,
absolutely
yeah.
didn't. Just
So-
And that's what I meant.
clear. Yeah,
and that's what we're speaking about.
yeah.
Well, we're just speaking about how, not disrespect. Of course, disrespect is
Correct.
everyone's gonna have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm saying that the way you view the man, right? Mm-hmm. You view the boss as more than a man. You just conceded and said, yeah, because my boss pays me. I said that, well, your man takes care of you. He provides for you and your kids, but you still don't view the man as up here. We're speaking about the speech patterns. You're saying that, well, the way I speak to my man and the way my man speaks to me, it should be equal. I'm saying that how is it equal if you and your boss isn't equal and you and your man that's providing for you isn't equal? Obviously, the way he speaks to you is going to be much different the way you speak to him, just like it's much different the way you speak to your boss and your boss speaks to you.
I have a problem with doubling down. I don't know. I do. Like I know that's not, like, I know what's wrong with me and I know what I'm supposed to be fixing in our relationship, but I know you're not supposed to put a button there. It's just that I don't like certain, like, don't speak to me that way. Like I'm just so about something like that.
Where
Like,
does that
don't
stem
speak to
from?
me.
Does that stem from home? Like your parents? Did your parents speak to you a certain way?
No, I'm just a single mom of 4. Like I've none of my children's fathers. I wasn't with them besides this one and my last.
Was
one.
your father in your life?
No, I have a stepdad and he's amazing. He's been there since I was 5.
I think it stems from that. I think
No,
it
he's
stems
amazing.
from. I'm not speaking about that. I'll elaborate. I think it stems from a biological father is much different than a stepfather. Trust and believe. It is
I
much-
call him daddy. I've been
That's
calling him
totally fine.
Calling him my dad for
That's
years.
totally fine. It is still much different. And not only a father, I'm talking about a good father. A good biological father is still much different than just
So you
a
think it's 'cause I
father
have daddy
or
issues?
a father or a father figure. I don't think that you have daddy issues.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you have daddy issues. Yeah, trust me, I know. I have a daughter and I'm about to have another daughter. The way my daughter views me is like she's in awe. She views me as everything is because I treat my daughter as such. I treat her as everything. So obviously she views me as everything, right? And then the things and the traits that I have within me, that's going to be instilled into her. So any man that encounters my daughter, she's going to be measuring that man up to me. You don't even meet the things that my daddy is doing for me. So why should I take you? So I'm saying that I know for a fact that it streams from you not having a good father, because if you had a good father, you wouldn't even be with men that don't qualify for you, because you would have a stature of a man to compare to. Like, oh, you don't have a job, you don't have a car, you can't keep these things, you don't know how to speak to a woman, you don't know how to lead a woman, you're not congruent, you don't have any integrity, you're not decisive, you're indecisive. Well, that's the things that my father don't have. I want the things that my father do have, right? The good father. So if you had these things in a father, the men that you choose would be better men and you would respect them and you would talk to them better. But I know that you don't have a good father figure in your life because you speak down to your man currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
speak
was about
down
to
to
be like,
homie.
sometimes I do.
Yeah, you speak. I mean, it is what it is. Ain't nobody trying to get on you, but I'm just speaking of. Trust me, I have a lot of girls on the panel, so I know the girls that really didn't have a good father figure in their life because they just treat men differently. They speak to men differently, and it's just an entirely different vibe. Like we can put it the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? Like guys that really didn't have. I think it's not even about the mother, but we can speak about guys that's not having a good father. Right. The guys that didn't have a good father, usually if their mother was raising them, they're more sassy. They have an inability of being able to regulate their emotions. So they lash out more. They get annoyed more. You know what I mean? They don't
my
have
son's
any
like that.
patience. They don't have any of these masculine traits that women are naturally attracted to because they didn't have a father. So even I could say your man, I don't know. I'm assuming that his father maybe wasn't in his life. Right? Okay, good. So like you didn't have anyone to look up to like see certain traits of a good man, and then the man that you chose didn't have anyone to look up to and to garner good traits from that man, that of a man that instilled good traits into him. So he can't treat you good and you can't treat him good. So it's just like,
Yeah, but we're learning.
God dang.
It takes
that is
time.
good.
I
If
understand that.
you say that you sticking with him, that's your kid's father. That's a blessing that you staying through it and you ain't cheating. So if you ain't cheating and you ain't out in them streets, I mean, that's good.
Outside.
Yeah, but you saying you ain't letting nobody clapping cheeks.
No, I definitely go outside like maybe every other week, and then the week.
Every other week. That's a lot.
No, I do.
And
And
ain't
then
nobody
we
clapping
go
them
out,
cheeks?
No, never. And then we go out like
You be
this
twerking on
week-
niggas in the club?
No, fuck no.
Huh?
No.
You're a liar, Jasmine.
That's on my children, on all 4 of them. Okay? No.
If I see you out at Love's.
No, you know what's crazy? I don't go there. No, when I say I go outside,
BKK type.
I don't know what that is.
It's after
Like,
hours.
Like I went to what is it called? 315 the other
515.
515. I went to 515 the other night.
That's corked.
And it was that's like you been there?
Yeah, I don't
It's
really
definitely
fuck with that
different.
spot,
You
though.
have like
That's
it's,
because that's like a white people place. But I
I
like
loved
to
it.
go to like the hood
Yo,
places
Steve,
and
show me a
shit.
water.
it's definitely different. I loved it. So like it's like certain like I don't go out like I'll go like that night I only went because my friend graduated college, so we all went out to 515. We went bowling, then went there. Like when I say I'm outside, that's what I mean. Like I'll be doing stuff
Okay.
like that.
Fair enough. All right. let's see. Let's just get to the next super chat then. We got Holiday Tone sends in $2. I'll say it again. You chicks don't care what we want. Yeah, care, and I don't even really think they know. I don't really
It's
think
both.
they
They don't
know.
care and they don't
Yeah,
know.
they don't care and they don't
Women
know.
don't care to know what men want.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
In general.
You know how like you say you have the 3 S's?
Mm-hmm.
I have the 3 F's. If you do not feed me, finance me, or fuck me, I do not give half
That's
or
most
quarter a
words.
fuck of what you think about me at all. So no, we don't care what you think.
No, I do care.
Proven right there, Chad.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah,
We already
at least
know.
don't know. We don't care what you think.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, and this is why you always are going to finish last when it comes to the way you deal with men, unless you change your attitude, because your 3 F's, like, okay, what are you giving to that man? Are you giving the 3 S's?
Yeah, it's a trade deal. I like your 3
Ah.
S's. Then it puts it in perspective with mine. That's something that I did learn today. That
Okay,
I like that.
you do like that. Well, I would say if you can give the 3 S's, then you have the right to ask for the 3 F's.
Period.
Got it. All right, cool. We got your excellent sir sends in $10. For the truth, I'm tapped in with y'all, boss. Yo, your excellent sir. Yo, I appreciate the support, man. You've been supporting today. First time I'm seeing this name in the super chat, so appreciate you for tapping in and supporting the podcast, man. All right, ladies, let's do last thoughts on the podcast. This is the time. If you have any questions, you can ask your questions. If not, tell me how you like the podcast and would you come back? Let's start with you.
I finally remember what it was. It was about the freak. What the hell?
Go ahead. You good.
It was about you when you was telling us about like the 3. That's what reminded me, the 3 S's. I think that is like something I need to work on, and hearing it coming from another man, because I always hear him say that, like, oh, I'm your leader, and when he says that, it kind of bothers me. Like, what do you mean you're not my leader? You're my man. But hearing another person say it, and it's like, you know, it's just different. Because when he says that, I'm like, you're not the boss of me. You're not my dad. Like, I always tell him stuff like that. So it kind of like annoys me. But hearing it coming from you is like, maybe it really is like something like I need to work on a little bit.
Yeah, the order of life is God over man, man over woman, woman over children.
And I keep hearing it, and it's still, even though it bothers me, it's
you.
like, yeah.
I'll ask you a question, right? So, and the reason why that's the order is, generally speaking, we know anything is possible, but let's think in probabilities, because when you think in probabilities, you have the ability to use your deductive problem solving skills, because like anything is possible, but you'll be in la la land thinking in possibilities. You think in probabilities, you can solve problems, and you can, think more accurately to get things done or go to where you want to be or get to where you want to be. So, who do you think can lead better, God or man? Like, who do you think can lead better, God or man?
The man, right?
No, God is Almighty God. You think the man can lead better than God?
Well, I'm not really like religious. That's why I'm like the man.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean,
I just believe like there's a higher power. I just
okay,
don't believe, like,
the higher power.
Yeah.
Do you believe the higher power can lead men better, or the man can lead the higher power?
Course.
Got it. So you believe that God can lead men better. So that means God will be over man.
Okay, yeah.
Generally speaking, who do you think can lead better, the man or the woman?
The man.
The man. So then right over there, that's the man over woman. Who do you think can lead better, the woman or children?
The woman.
There's your order right there. So it's not about better, it's about leading the person, because better you're thinking, when I say over, you're viewing it as better, right? And I would say in that order, it is better, but better is a term that can be like a negative. Oh, I'm less than, I'm not good enough. But if you look at it as leading, you'll be like, okay, I respect that. And then you would also be more prone to respect your man when he's like, yo, you need to listen to me. I'm your leader. And then remember, you was lashing out saying like, nigga, you ain't leading me. Like, we equal pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know we're not equal. Like, I know what he does.
You appreciate the things he do.
So it's just that, like, I just don't like hearing it. Like,
now my thing
I'm not a dog. Like,
I know y'all been through a lot, and y'all got kids. stay together. That's a good thing that you're still trying. You're sticking it out. I would say that since you staying together, why don't you just give it your all and test it out? Try to submit to the man and see. You've been doing it for 3 years the way you've been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just try something different and just submit to him. Like, yo, daddy, whatever you say, I'm gonna do it. and
You know
let's
how hard
just
that is?
see.
Like
let's
that
just
is
see
like-
if it changed.
Like, you have to start little by little though, because
Right.
like you said, it's hard. So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta, certain things that it triggers you. When he said, just be like,
Yeah, I have
I'm
anger
gonna
problem.
try.
I think I said this like
Just
You said
try
that
today.
you do got
Step by
some
step.
trauma.
I just
Okay.
like certain things that when he says, it's not what
But
you say,
why?
it's how he says it sometimes. I just,
I don't think he said anything wrong. This is something in you.
no,
you just
he's
don't-
very soft spoken.
Exactly.
say
So
that.
it's you. It's not him.
No, I said that. Did I say
okay,
that it
okay,
was
okay,
me
okay,
earlier?
okay.
I know it's
But yeah,
me. It's
just
certain
try
things.
something different. It's like
No, it's hard. I promise you. It's like
Yeah, like feminism has soaked in to the West. It's in the entire world. Like feminism took over. Like their influence was so powerful that women truly be thinking that they're equal to a man, which is crazy, Chad. Yeah, man, it's hard, and she's trying to fight through it. But I would say that it's more than just feminism. You've been in multiple different relationships, multiple baby fathers, so you've been through so much that you became an unruly woman because of all of your past traumas. That's what kind of molded your way. So he's dealing with you trying to unmold all of this trauma that you have. So yeah, it's gonna be rough. But I mean, y'all got a kid together, so why not make it work? Stay with him. Yeah, I'd never tell a woman to leave a man if she got a kid with him. It's like, yes. You did it 3 other times. This the fourth one. Might as well stay with this nigga forever. It's
I
like,
said that.
yo, you might as well stay with that nigga forever. So since you're gonna stay with him forever, you might as well try to submit.
I do try. It's just
something different for once.
like what?
Listen, just be is just like this. If you love him, think more positive than negative, right? You love him, yes, check. He's the father of your kids. He protects you. He pays for the bulk of the bills, right? So he's doing the things that he needs to do. Now, there's things, of course, that he needs to work on. It's things that you need to work on. Alone, he needs to work on things alone, but also y'all need to work on things together in a relationship. Since you already made the decision that he ain't going nowhere, just let loose and just submit to the man. Like, go home, hug him when you get home, no matter how late it is. Give him some head.
That's what I was going to say. Start sucking it in the morning. Call that a head
Give
start.
him sex and say, Daddy, I love you when he wake up. You know, if you wake up before or after, whatever it is,
I might get a new pair of
pick
Snickers
some
tomorrow.
from food. Wait, what'd you say?
I might get a new pair of Snickers tomorrow.
Exactly. Like
You gonna get him a new pair of sneakers?
No, 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 no.
from him.
Oh, if you do that, you're gonna get a
Think
new pair of
about it.
sneakers.
All your past relationships did
So
not
you
last.
even know he's gonna reciprocate.
No, he always. I told you he's not. It's me. Like he's hasn't
not
cheated.
you.
Chat,
It's me.
listen,
I
chat.
been said it's me. I know it is.
This is what happens when
And you
you
don't want to
choose.
change.
No, I do. It's just that certain things I feel like he's not.
Chat,
You're not
listen, chat.
susceptible to
It's,
change.
no. It's like he's willing. He's been trying. I've seen it in him. Like since.
And you're just making
past
it
week.
hard for him.
No, it's not that. I feel like he don't see when I'm doing it.
Oh, he's not
So
acknowledging.
yeah, he don't acknowledge it. So it pisses me off when I'm trying to do something.
This the little tip for chat. Hey, chat, listen, man. This is the byproduct when you choose a woman that been with too many men or has multiple baby fathers. They become unruly. They become they're not content, and it's just gonna be a headache, man. It's just gonna be a headache. It's just gonna be. I'm talking to the chat in general, not just I'm speaking in general. It's just gonna be a headache because we trying to give you the tools and the guidelines to make the changes, but you gonna just try it. Why don't you just try it? Go home, give him some sucky, and then when you wake up, just try to say yes to almost everything that he do, and then maybe you'll see that he'll be giving you the things that you want in return. Remember, you just said that just before I went on that talk to the chat. You was like, "Well, I be doing things, and it seems like he don't really acknowledge this, and he don't really boom, boom, boom." So someone has to fold. And the
so I have to
folding,
fold because I'm
you're
the female.
submitting. Someone has to submit.
Okay.
It isn't gonna work if he keeps doing the things like, okay, then you're gonna wear the boxers and he's gonna be following your lead. No. So you have to submit. You just have to fall in line and just say, you know what, Daddy, I'm tired of this. Yes, 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 yes to everything. And then if you don't see the change, then it's like, okay, he got some things that he need to work on. Cause like, what's going on?
Okay.
It don't hurt to make the change. That's your baby father. Y'all living together, it don't hurt. Wouldn't y'all try it? She like, no. All right, never mind. Let's get to the chats. All right, cool. And thank you for sharing that too and being open. We got Silverback sends in $10. Why do women run away from accountability? Yeah, bro, I don't know. She is being accountable to that, so I'll give you kudos to that. Like, you do know what you're doing wrong, and you've been no fugazi as far as like, no, it's me, not him. Of course, you said him in other ways, but currently right now, it's like for you not submitting, you taking accountability that like you can't. So she knows. So with that, there is hope. We got Silverback 2.0. Yo, welcome to the gang, bro. You join the gang. Let's give you one of these, bro. We got Your Excellence, sir, sends in $5. I pray for y'all ladies. Okay, he's saying he pray for y'all.
Thank you.
And then, okay, here's a chat, and then we're gonna get to y'all to wrap up. Beaten Cheeks sends in $20. Yo, Beaten Cheeks, you funny, bro. He said, Cooley, ask if they voting for Kamala. I just tuned in. I tuned in late. Okay. Let's start with you. Are you voting for Kamala Harris?
I'm not even registered to vote.
Not even registered. If you could, would register and you would vote, who would it be for?
Honestly, I probably would. I don't really know that much about politics, but I'd love to see black women win. So I probably would, because fuck the white man. Amen.
What are you?
What am I? I'm German and I'm Haitian. So
I don't see not a black.
I know, I'm very
Who's Haitian?
pale.
Your father?
My father, yeah.
You got blue eyes, bruh.
I know. Not even my mom has blue eyes. My dad thought that I
and
wasn't
the real
his
color
kid.
of your hair is what?
My hair is like brown.
Yeah, I don't know. I think your mother.
No, it's confirmed because my dad really thought I wasn't his kid because I had blue eyes, but then he made
did
my
the
mom
DNA
go get a
test?
DNA test, and I'm really his kid. So.
And he full Haitian. He full black, or he kind of mixed. He light skinned.
No, my dad's full Haitian.
He light skinned or dark skinned?
He's like his.
Oh yeah, that nigga Haitian. Yeah, so yeah. I don't know, man. You're a little too white to be. Okay, fair enough. All right. So you voting for Kamala Harris because why not? I'm gonna vote for the black woman. Okay. What about you? Who you vote?
I'm not really into politics.
You're not into. If you did vote,
I would vote for her.
You would vote for her over Trump?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and why?
I mean, why not a woman? Let's change. I don't know.
After watching this podcast, why not a woman? What?
Yeah.
All right, anyways, fair enough.
Come on, you gotta give a chance.
The chat is just asking a question. What about you, Jasmine? Would you vote for Kamala Harris?
I don't know any more about her. At the beginning, yeah. But like hearing her speak now is just like, I feel like she's just saying what she wants everybody to hear. And I feel like Trump is more real when he's honest. Like, he's just ignorant.
Okay, so for y'all too, if Biden was still running, would y'all vote for Biden over Trump or no?
I would just not vote.
Show of hands for Biden.
I think I would go for Trump.
You'll vote for Trump?
Yeah.
I really don't think I would vote at all at that point.
Okay, all right. So you said that you would still vote. So if Biden was running, you will vote for Trump over Biden. So my question is, what policies that Kamala Harris has in place that's going to be different from Biden?
Honestly, I have not. I mean, like I said, I'm not.
You don't really look into it. Okay, fair enough.
I don't, sit there and watch her speeches, so I don't,
My bad, chat. Forgot. Girls on the pocket, they don't really care about politics too much.
I'll be into it. I watch her stuff.
But I do know that Trump is like, he's very like upfront and
he's ignorant, but he's more upfront.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about him is like the whole abortion bullshit. But that's about
What
it.
I don't like about either of the men is that they both have like rape allegations, and I just think that that's not okay.
Wait, who has rape allegations? Kamala?
Let's say grape.
No.
Let's say grape.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Trump and Biden, right? They both do.
I don't know.
I never heard anything
Trump
about
don't got
Biden.
no grape allegations. An allegation is much different than being convicted of.
I would rather believe a liar.
Like
than
you
believe
can
a
say that I
rapist.
did something to you, and it's an allegation. Like think about this, ladies. one of y'all ladies on a podcast can leave here and just be like, oh, Cooley did this. That will be considered an allegation. And y'all been on the podcast. I didn't never touch y'all. I didn't say anything to y'all. Y'all just left. But y'all can make an allegation and it can ruin my name. Right? So an allegation isn't true. When you're convicted of something and it's actual proof of the conviction and things, it's like, okay, it's video proof. It's not like proof of like he said, she said, like, oh, he did this 25 years ago when we were at band camp. No, not that type of allegation, because you can't even prove that. That's just a he said, she said type of thing. But if it's actual proof, then that man, yeah, he deserves all the hate and all the shame and the death penalty, I would think. But anyways, fair enough. All right, ladies, let's get to last thoughts on the podcast. How'd you like the podcast? Yeah, you went, but she didn't give me her last thoughts. How'd you like the podcast, and would you come back?
I liked it. It was different. I'll come back.
Word. I'll have you back, Jasmine. Good sport. Kept it no fugazi on pretty much everything, as far as taking accountability and stuff. What about you? How'd you like the podcast?
I liked it. Like I said, you know, you guys saying, you know, your point of view, it kind of changes things. And I would like to, I will come back.
Okay, you'll come back. We'll definitely have you back. Thank you. And how'd you like the podcast?
I'm not gonna lie, I had so much fun. I feel like we really had great conversations, even though we don't really agree with each other. I really appreciate other perspectives, and I will honestly, even though I'll be like low-key arguing with y'all, like I'm really gonna go home and like think about all this and like apply this to my real life going forward. So yeah, I had so much fun, and I would definitely come back.
Okay.
I hope they liked me too.
All right. I did change one stripper, and she stopped stripping. She came on the podcast 3 times. She used to strip at this one club, and then she's like, you know what? You know, after being on the podcast, you know, I had to change her heart, and all the things you spoke about Cooley and said to me, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and quit.
I'm so thankful y'all like cool off that for me for today, because I'm like, damn, they finna eat me up. None of these other girls were strippers either. I'm like, damn, I'm really out of place.
Nah, so the thing is, ladies think that I come at them for what they do. Nah, that's dumb. We all got a past or things that we do that could be immoral and things like that. It's just when you contradict yourself. So I don't really attack the person. I'll attack the argument you put. So if you put forth the argument, but in your argument is like based off of what you do or based off of a relationship, I'll attack that argument that you're putting forth to the core. I'll nail it and try to, you know, defeat it, or, you know, bring some truth to it. Like, come on, this doesn't make sense. Here's the truth to it. Here's the logical, you know, fact in it, or here's the logical fallacy of the point that you're making. But if a girl is on a stripper pole and it's just like, okay, she's on a pole, then it's like, okay, you on a pole. But if you on a pole and you like, yeah, I want a high value man making all this amount of money, and then I'm like, well, do you deserve that man? You like, yeah, I deserve that man. I'm like, no, you don't. We ain't have that conversation, but maybe next time.
We can.
We'll see.
I'd love to have that conversation next time.
Come back next time and bring some of your, now since you know it's cool, bring some of your stripper friends. We'll do a whole stripper episode. I'll baptize all y'all.
I'm crying.
Nah, but, okay, ladies, this podcast is No Fugazi. Everyone in the chat, go ahead and like the podcast. Don't be a ninja watcher, bro. Let's get this into the algorithm. So we got hundreds of people in here right now, and it's 1 a.m. So go ahead and like the podcast before you leave, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you aren't subscribed. But other than that, this podcast is No Fugazi, and we out.
No fugazi, fugazi.
Right.
There's nothing.
His fling.
I never did nothing. Relax. That's the first time I met that damn girl today.
Actually, Gabby, oh, you done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children.